Hi, everybody. Oh, hi, Justin. Hi.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. I was
Off to a
about
good
to say
start.
something before we went live.
Twitch launch, everybody. We're here.
Dude,
How
I'm
we?
so proud of Twitch for launching.
Yeah, it's better than Mixer. Their launch didn't go too well. Got him. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Bolt Live. Oh, and I have a subscriber. I think just popped up. I think it didn't pop up on my own end here because I don't have the overlay on this screen, so I should fix that.
You should fix that.
But thank you to who was that. I didn't see that. It didn't pop up, so I don't know. So we're gonna deal with it. Hi, I'm here with people. Hi, people.
Good morning.
Hi, people.
How we all doing?
Howie Mendel.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Don't touch me.
There we go. Oh, it's Star Killer hosting. Thank you, Star Killer. There we go. That should
Yeah,
be
no,
good.
I'm doing all right.
Good. Yeah, so we don't really have too many plans for today. It's not like I said, it's the official launch. It is. This is the official, like, I'm going to be streaming, like, formally. You all know that already. You've already been watching, most of you. But we figured we'd just hang out and have a little fun to celebrate the Golden Bolt turning 5. Because in just about, I think, 20 minutes was when my first video came out, 8:20 p.m. Hence why I went around 8 p.m. Yeah, so it should be a good time. I've got with
So
me.
proud of you.
Thank you. That makes one of us. I've got I've got with us today here. We have Trav. You just heard Trav.
Hello.
We've got Chris, Mykonos fan.
Hi, that's me.
We've got Justin, Catherine Video.
That's me.
With
only thing worth
That's
talking
just his
about.
name.
That's his
We-
brand, not his
Yeah.
Twitch URL.
No.
It's literally. I looked over and I saw your name in the server is still watch the Catherine video. So, you know what? Fuck it. That's how we're gonna roll with it.
Actually,
brand.
no. Do not watch my Twitch. Just go watch.
Just don't watch Twitch. That's fine. We also have Nico here. He is smoking something, so he'll be back soon.
You know, on
That's
brand.
that sounds worse than it is.
Yeah.
It's very illegal and still not good for you. But he's gonna do it anyway, and I know he can hear us, and that's why I'm saying all of this. Oh God! Remind me next time, guys, to get a chat bot for plugging everybody who's in chat. There's a couple things I haven't done for getting the Twitch officially launched, but we have bit noises. So there are a handful of bit noises that Nico made, as well as that new banger of a Golden Bolt theme remix. Big fan of that. It's technically not 100% done. There's some other ideas we had with it. But I mean, you guys heard the little Zelda twang and the whooshy whoosh of the portals of new songs opening and closing. Yeah. Speak of the devil, Goldstorm. You just got the ooh. That's beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. You picked the best one. Oh man, that's fantastic.
I
But
don't
yeah,
have context, and I don't know if I want
it's the bloodstained ooh
Oh,
guy.
AKA the best sound effect in video games.
Single best ever made. I love that sound effect so much. The amounts for the noises, that's a good question. I don't remember. There's a couple that alternate around like 5 or 10. I think E is 50 and ooh is 100. And then there are just other like little jingles and whatnot in between lower than that. I think there are more on the way. I'm going to add more as we go along. But I wanted to have a couple to start with, but then you guys gave me bits before I had them ready. So thank you for the early bits. So yeah.
I'd also just like to throw out that sometimes it's more fun to have like the community pick some like bit noises and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm going to
Hey,
roll
guys.
with whatever you guys suggest. I shouldn't say whatever. But if you guys suggest something good, then maybe.
Hey, I'm your
be excellent,
community.
and then maybe we'll notice you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just hopping in, boys. Are we talking about the bit noises?
How was the smoking illegal things? Legal things, not illegal things.
Oh, still doing that, but that's it. Yeah, very legal.
Sick. I don't know why I called it illegal. He's just smoking hookah, so it's fine.
It is hookah, yeah.
I'm your community. I have a suggestion. From
Yes.
an upcoming video, there's a certain scream that would make a really good raid/high bit noise.
Which scream?
There's a very dramatic scream as part of a certain scene in a video.
I know
coming
what you're
very
Is
soon.
that the scene I'm thinking of with the live
Yeah.
one? Okay,
It would also
that-
make a great emote.
Oh.
that would be yeah. There is a Golden Bolt pog somewhere. I think it's a bit. I think if you donate enough bits
Yeah,
lifetime, there's a pog. I forget which ones I put where because I kind of just threw whatever I could, whatever. I agree with that. Plastic bag.
Yep, my bad.
No, you're good. No worries. Goldstorm, I saw you say a moment ago that you're excited to go back to finish Bloodstained once the DLC's done. I am too. I want to see what they do with... Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, it's me. I need a bigger gun. Every time we join a voice call, that's the first thing we say. Just about.
Well, it's in case one's in case I get sad, and the other's in case I get really sad.
God. Ah, beautiful. But yeah, so this is the very low key Golden Bolt 5th birthday live stream. So we're just gonna kind of talk about things that we did when I was starting the channel. So Nico and Justin were around when I was first creating the idea for the channel for what would become the Golden Bolt, and then not far along, Chris popped into play because I met Chris, and then a little while later, I slapped Trav at Too Many Games.
That's how we met.
And that's how we met, and now we're also friends. How things work.
At least I think so.
Everyone's saying Crid, so that's
Chris?
Oh, you
Yeah,
started
some
that,
things
Chris.
happened.
Oh, okay. I see. Good. Yeah. So I'm going to think back because the official, technically actual birthday of the channel is in October when I created it, because I actually created my channel about 6 months before I made my first video, just to like secure the name and kind of like, it's real now, I have to do it. Kind of like what I did with this Twitch like 5 years ago. So hey, full circle. But I know we had a couple names. Oh shit, I should have pulled them up.
You should have, because you. Okay, so when Kevin first approached,
I'm going to try and find them while you
Buckle
tell the
and
story.
I
Yeah.
about the idea of, hey, I might do like a YouTube channel, and I was like, okay, everyone in college kind of has that idea, so
Real original, guys.
It didn't really stand out.
God.
no, it's just one of those things where everyone
Oh,
kind of
doesn't
has
have
an
it.
idea to do it when they start out in college, because they're just like, well, I got all this free time, and my parents aren't bothering me all the time, so let's see if we can actually do this. And
I don't have
and then
it.
and then one day he was like, all right, I got names, and then he had like 4 names, and
I don't think I have them.
Looking up right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them because I know we deleted that group chat, but I
did.
know I saved them before we did.
You have a note, I believe, because you sent us a screenshot of that
I-
note
I-
semi-recently.
It wasn't semi-recently, but I did have it, but it was on my old phone, so I don't know that I have it anymore. Because most of them uploaded and downloaded, but I don't think all of them did. So I'm scrolling through my notes now because I have a whole like hundreds, dozens of different notes for like video ideas, notes for videos, whatnot, and stuff like that. But I don't see that
There
one.
was specifically one really bad one. That
It
I
was
wish-
yeah. I'm gonna try and find it. So we'll keep going, but I want to come
I'm
back to that.
eager to know.
There
It-
are dozens of us.
You know, so
Dozens.
basically we
Hmm.
went to the food hall at the college we went to, and
Food hall.
yeah,
Was this around then? Oh, it was. Yeah.
it was around then because freshman year where we went to school, you had to have the meal plan.
Yeah.
Make sure that you ate, and like I
Shit.
respect that
Whoa.
time.
I don't think I
The
have
food
it.
was kind of not great there.
No, it was just Sodexo food, any high school food.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it literally was high school food, prison food. It's all the same.
I'm gonna search channel
Pretty
name
much.
in the server.
But anyway,
that's
he
in my
came-
server.
we
Sorry.
went down. We went down there. We got our food from like the buffet, and we sat down. And he's like, "All right, so I got names. What do you guys
Mhm.
like?" And I remember I remember me personally. I was like, I'm not a huge fan of the Golden Bolt.
Yeah, fuck you.
I
It
didn't.
kind of sucks.
To be fair, I hadn't played Ratchet and Clank then, so I had no idea what it was. I was just like, why are you?
Yeah,
doing that?
that's fair. And then I
Yeah,
made
How
you
many
play.
people do you think subscribe to your channel thinking that you're like a Ratchet and Clank analysis channel? Like exclusively.
Hopefully more now, because see you Friday.
Hey.
Dude, yeah, all the Game Explained fans did.
Ah, damn it.
For
I
sure.
don't-
Well, no, they went to Good Vibes Gaming.
God.
No, but I meant like yeah. Okay. I just remember
Damn.
like I
Hmm.
had not really played any video games in depth up
Yeah.
to that point.
No, you were a new gamer.
I was not
I am
even a
Nico,
gamer
a
at
new
that
gamer.
point.
No, because this would have been around the time. Oh, I just peeked. I'm sorry. This would be around the time that I have to fix my my
Clip the mic, baby.
auto gain, or not my auto
Clip
gain, but my
fucking mic.
filter, because you had played some games around that point. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. That should be good.
that was around the time where like I pretty much only knew like COD Zombies, and like Coach had just started getting us onto like the Smash scene.
Yeah, like
which was more kosher at the time.
But you had at least died in the opening of Walking Dead Telltale.
Oh yeah, true. The right.
Yeah,
The
that's
shotgun not being loaded.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's funny because like I do that in our D&D campaign too. I just make assumptions about the world that just like are not necessarily true.
And then you get like uncharacteristically upset when they aren't true, and you're like, but that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I think he's onto something.
It certainly is a way to play games. I don't recommend it to people.
I'll try and find there's definitely an image that I shared in our server. But I don't. It's gonna have to. We're scrolling through like 2 years at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just throw out there, Calico. I'm sorry you got food poisoning from your college's cafeteria.
Oh, maybe I found. Maybe I found it.
Is that
I found it.
common?
I found it. Okay, I found it.
It's
I don't
not
have to search anymore.
Found the names. Okay.
Yes.
Stop. Done stalling. Let's go.
So there were yes. Thank you for stalling.
Yes.
There was one which was so I have a whole list here. And I just literally threw anything else I had on the paper. I just threw on there. So there was one that I have parentheses, probably not, called Game Garden. I don't know why I said Game Garden, but yeah, that was one.
Because you're growing the games.
There was Gambit Games or Gambit Gaming, something like that. Gaming, because that was an idea I had. There was I can't say this one because that might eventually get me sued. So we're gonna say it was the Golden Bolt Gaming and nothing else. And not any other, not anything else, any other permutation of the word golden. It was specifically golden. It was never gold. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I had the skill point, which is another Ratchet and Clank thing, obviously, or rather Insomniac thing, rather I would say.
Ratchet invented skill points.
I have digital like something like in brackets because I like the idea of doing something digital, which I'm glad I didn't because digital and dice are good friends of the channel now that Yeah, go check them out if you guys like tabletop content. Any like D&D games or tabletop games, they're awesome. And then what was the last one? Oh, digital alumni, but they like digital alumni was there's a bad name.
Oh, kind of like
it was a cool idea. Not a great name to search, I think.
That
So
could be like the name of a series, but not the name of a channel. You know?
yeah, exactly.
Hey man, my artist name is Buckets, so I don't think hard to search.
Got a low.
Got a low bar to clear.
Thank you, Chris, for being the plug bot right now. I appreciate it.
I'm just stuck on Game Garden.
I don't know where that one came from. I have no idea. Like once I stuck with I'm gonna say it. Once I stuck with the Gold Bolt or Gold Bolt Gaming was the original. That's actually one of my emails that I use for the channel still. Because I have that's the one still attached to the channel. Because I haven't changed it yet because it's a pain in the ass to change emails attached to channels at a certain point.
Yep.
So it's still there. So I just have 2 emails for my channel. But yeah, Sir Toozer, analog bitch. Oh, I like that. That's awful. So those were the names for the channel way back. This would have been in early 2015. And then my stepdad died. Hey, we're getting real.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, my stepdad passed away in early 2015, and that kind of culminated where I was at that college with Nico and Justin, because I was
a real one.
Yeah, I was running into issues related to financial aid and everything, so I eventually moved back to hometown and moved in with my buddy, where I still am today in this same house. And that was when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this for real, because it was just kind of like shitty time in life for one. Which, happens, whatever. But I was just kind of sitting there working and doing nothing else besides that and playing games. Like, in the month before I created my channel, I beat every Mega Man game for the first time.
Yeah, I remember specifically you bought, I don't remember what game it was. It was a game that had...
the Anniversary Collection, the PS2 one.
You bought that, but you also bought, like, the game for the 3DS that was...
oh, no, that was when I was still there with you guys.
It had Mighty Number 9 in it. The guy from Mighty Number 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gunvolt.
Oh, yeah. Gunvolt I bought for $1, but I bought Mega Man 2 when I was still at college with you guys. And I sat down and played it on... Did I play it on hard or on American the first time?
American.
I played it.
American.
I think I played it on hard the first time.
I think so, yeah.
And I was just sitting, because Justin and Nico lived in the same dorm, and I lived like a block away in the other dorm. So I practically lived at their dorm.
Yeah, that's how Kevin and I met each other, was through Nico.
Yeah, because we lived on the Coach and I lived on the same floor,
like 2 doors down.
Yeah, a couple doors down, and then we were just always in the common area playing Smash. Because I had never I'd never really gotten into like Melee, even though like people had always touted it as like iconic and everything. And then Brawl came out, and I never even touched that because I played my Wii like once, maybe twice. And so then Smash 4 came out, and Coach like put me onto that, and it was a really, really, really good time. So good days.
And then through that is how we met Kevin.
Oh yeah, and Kevin and I have known each other for a very long time.
It had to be like what, 12, 13 years at this point?
At that point, not.
No, this point now. This point now.
Oh,
it's got to be close to 12 or 13 by now.
We go way back, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, James is in the chat, and I owe him a text back. So.
God.
No.
But yeah. So that was how Justin and I met, but we were kind of like, I wasn't really a Smash guy either at that point.
No, you
were the Smash guy. I was a PlayStation All-Stars guy. And then Smash 4 was the first Smash game that I could have played like at launch, because I never really had a Nintendo for like since the N64. I just kind of moved over to PlayStation. Well, I moved everywhere because I had a 360 before I had a PS3. And so it was cool because I got to live PlayStation All-Stars at launch, so I got to grow with that game. And so I wanted to do that with Smash 4. And I remember my stepdad actually, this would have been around my birthday in 2014. He was just like, hey, here's money. And like, we didn't have money when I was younger. But he just sent me money. He's like, hey, just spend it somewhere, like do whatever. And so I was like, cool. So I bought Smash digitally, and now I also have it physically. But I got to play it at launch, which was cool. And then we kind of, we got into that game and we played that a lot. And then that's kind of what got me not back into Nintendo, because I had a Wii U by then. But that was part of what got me exploring different games that I hadn't explored in the past. So Mega Man was one I always wanted to try, but I had never really played out more than a little bit. So I remember playing Mega Man 2 on 3DS one day, because you were just kind of hanging out, Justin. You didn't have any classes. I didn't have any classes. And so we just hung out that day. And I just beat Mega Man and just complained about it the whole fucking time.
Yeah, you just nonstop.
It was kind of straight like, bitter.
If you ever watched him and Moriarty play Cuphead, imagine Moriarty complaining about Cuphead, but that was Kevin about Mega Man the entire time.
Yeah.
Fuck this game. I'm gonna beat it. And I'm just like, but just stop playing if you don't like it. And he's like, no.
Yeah. So I beat it, and then I came back to it and beat it again, and I was like, okay, I kind of like this game. Like I came back to it like a week later and played it. I think I played it on hard first, and then I played it in American after.
I know that I at least watched you play one of the Mega Man games in Hometown at some point, and you were just like, yeah, this game is like kind of weird.
That might have been one of the I don't remember.
It was post channel, I believe, because I think you were recording.
What would I have recorded that was Mega Man?
Mega Man 1.
It was one of the older ones. Like I know Rockman was in it. Like I know that.
You did Mega Man 1 for one of your early
Rockman.
I did do Mega Man 1.
That might have been it.
Yeah, one was kind of weird. Hi Trev. This is your expertise here. But yeah, that was so. The point was that like right before I started my channel, I kind of binged through a bunch of games because I wanted to use the channel as a way to explore other games that I hadn't yet played. And that went well for a little bit. Now I'm just playing games I already know, which is better. I like that better anyway. But I did beat every Mega Man game in September 2015 before I started my channel.
I would say, I think you and I kind of like, sealed the deal on like the friendship, like, unfortunately, right when your stepdad passed.
Yeah.
But then after that, you reached out to me and you were like, yo, there's like this convention that I want to go to in Philly.
Yeah.
And,
that was the best decision we ever made.
And there you bought the big Mega Man poster, and you were like, I'm gonna cross out if every boss I beat. And I'm not sure if you still have that poster.
I might. Hold on. Thanks, Blade Blair, for the gift sub. That was very nice. And Starkiller, congratulations on being a sub. I want to jump back real quick. I didn't have a gap from N64 to Wii U because I had a DS and I had a Game Boy. I was still very tuned in to that, but something about Nintendo's consoles with Mario Sunshine onward, I just didn't click with them at that time. I think it was just like a symptom of aging, and I had already played stuff like Ratchet and Clank by then, so I was like, I don't really like that. I'm going to stick with this. And we were poor, so I had a PS2, and that was it. That was my life. But yeah, I don't think... which poster was that?
It was literally just a poster with the Mega Man head in the middle, and then it was all of the...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was the Robot Masters poster with all the Robot Masters. And I did a bit, like, in real life where I just kind of, like, put sticky notes over each of the Robot Masters as I took them down.
That's awesome.
Because I was going to do that for, like, a Mega Man saga. I was going to do a Mega Man series where I would, like, cross them out as I got through each of them for real then, and kind of have that as part of the set. But no, the convention that... no, it's not Anthrocon.
It's Anthrocon.
The convention that we're talking about was Too Many Games. It was Too Many Games 2015. I saw, I think it was Johnny talking about it, and I saw him mention it, and I was like, yeah, that's in Philly. That'd be cool. Like, let's see if the boys want to do that, because that'd be a good way to hang out. And it'd be nice. And so we went, and that was really like, it was Johnny's first panel that I think sealed it for me. That I was like, I'm gonna do this for real.
Because
that and talking to Antude for like an hour.
Yeah, I didn't. It's funny.
I don't know who the hell this guy is.
It's funny because like I was like, I knew him, like I not personally, but like I knew of him. I watched some of his stuff, but I wasn't like a super big fan at that point. And we just ran. First off, the one thing I wanted to do was, like, as any fan, I was like, I just want to say hi to John. That's it. Cool. Like that. That's it. Saw him as we were entering the building, so that got that out of the way real quick. But we were just kind of like hanging out through the weekend, and I saw Antude walking around with a friend of his, and I kind of stopped him and just like we started talking, and just we had like 2 different conversations or 3 different conversations over the course of that weekend, like spanning a whole hour, because we just both would just not stop talking. Like we would just kind of like, I felt bad, and he's like, no, I don't know where to be, and that was cool. But it was like having that community, that ability to interact with people, and the simple thing that John said at his panel, which was just like just fucking do it. To like, somebody asked him a question about starting YouTube, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking do it. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that story.
Anyway, here we are.
I think that was the year.
Like, you should just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Was that the year that you met redacted Jared?
No. That was 2018.
Why would you redact the first part, you fucking idiot?
Yeah,
you redacted the part that makes it not.
That's the year I voted for George redacted Bush. Keep it on the down low.
God.
I mean, I just figured, like, there are a ton of. Jared is a normal
not for YouTube
name.
If you're saying redacted, and then Jared,
I understand his
pretty good
thought
idea
process.
who that is.
Have you met redacted Trav yet?
Okay, how about Con Jeremy?
Kanye.
Yeah. So that first year, it was like first off, what Trav said, like, just fucking do it. Like, I don't love that advice generally, but it's just true. Like, if you want to start a channel, my inner like YouTubers director wants to say, just fucking like, here's what you should do, here's what you need to do. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you don't think you can do it for like a year as a hobby and see how it's gonna go, just do it. Like, just start and see if you like the process, see if you like how horrible your voice is gonna sound at first.
It's gonna be bad.
All of that, and just yeah. What were you gonna say, Trav? Sorry.
I mean, I know this is your stream, so I don't want to take away your thunder.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. But like, really, the best advice that I can give, which doesn't work for everyone, obviously, but I mean, it worked for me, is like, just start making videos, and eventually you'll get a feel for it. And after a few months, you'll really know if you want to keep doing it. And then maybe by like the first year, that's when you're like, all right, I think I'm gonna take this seriously.
Yeah.
That's how I handled it. Obviously, Kevin is a weird case of like, he knew he wanted to do it when he started it. At least from how it sounds.
Yeah, well, it was kind of like I was like, look, I'm gonna take like 2 or 3 years and invest into it, and just push. I just invested like the time, obviously, for one, because that's going to be most of it, but also like money on equipment. So like none of this equipment that I have now, but like the shitty webcam that I gave to Justin that my laptop couldn't handle running. That works well for you.
Yeah, it works great for me. I'm having fun.
Just didn't work for me. Like it was a good webcam. It just my laptop for whatever reason just had shit quality like when the USB was plugged in. Goldstorm said something interesting. That his perfectionism is what stopped him from making a Game Boy Advance based gaming channel in 2010. I am a perfectionist, and that's kind of why I'm no longer one, if that makes sense. Like I was like very adamant that I needed to make the first video perfect. That's why I set aside several months to like make my format that I don't use anymore, make the idea of the branding that I don't use anymore, get everything ready that I don't use anymore, and just do it. And so I had that review format where I was like, yeah, this is original. I'm gonna review just the categories because I don't like review scores because I'm better than that. And which didn't really, it was okay, it worked fine, but I formatted my stuff specifically to make sure, because I knew I'm a perfectionist, or was at that point. I wanted to format to cut down my writing because I know I would write forever and just let it go. Clearly, I do that now, but I feel more confident in the ability to weave a narrative into a script than I would have back then.
I would also like to tack on if you're getting started, like, don't be self-conscious about that kind of thing, because like, I know I don't necessarily have a successful like content platform yet, but I do have like a background in like performance and everything, and a lot of people like hear their own voice and they're like, I don't like the way I sound, and it's like, well, that's the way that you hear yourself is always different from the way that people perceive your voice. And no matter how you record yourself, it's going to be closer to how people have always heard it rather than your perception of your voice. So like being self-conscious is really not like necessary. I know, like,
well, and you just jumped on a thing that I hadn't thought to mention yet because I don't think about it anymore. Which is, to be frank, this is the character of the Golden Bolt of Kevin. Like, I'm speaking in my character voice when I speak here. It's more real than my heavy voiceover character voice, but I don't talk like this normally. I talk a lot faster, usually. I used to talk really fast, and I had to slow myself down to deliver. And what I did was, there's a quote, I don't remember who it's from. It's from an early 20th, late 19th century writer. I think it might be Emerson. That was effectively that you have different hats or masks that you wear for different parts of your life. So you wear the mask of the significant other in a relationship. You wear the mask of a friend. You wear the mask of an employee, an employer, a teacher, a student, whatever it might be. And so I made the mask of YouTube creator, and I took the my fandom of wrestling to know that when you make a character in wrestling, you just turn yourself up to 11. So I turned myself up to 11. I made myself a more interesting version of myself. And that's how I started developing the voice that I now have, literally the speaking voice that I have now. Because it's naturally more of who I am than what I was before I made my channel. So like go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna, like, you learn to like merge those things over time, because like, I know that my stage persona from like doing music stuff is like a little different, but not by much. Honestly, like, I think that is the real me. Like, I think me just like talking to people is like not that. So if you can like find something that really takes you out of your shell and like makes you kind of like gives you an opportunity to like be the person you want to be and like come across, you can control. It's a rare opportunity to be able to control the way that you come off to other people. And
absolutely.
I think in doing that you can achieve like a really healthy and high level of confidence from just doing it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I had a point that I was going to earlier, but I don't remember what it was. But the point was that it was what Johnny had said that got me deciding, like, I'm going to actually try it. And so I decided to invest, a couple of years and see if it was, if I could see growth that would eventually turn into, like, if I want to keep doing this, eventually it's got to obviously make some money. Like, it can't just be a hobby that I'm pouring hundreds into every year. And I saw the growth there after, the first year I only made 160 subscribers. I think it was like 162 when I started +1. And +1 was really where the first, like, actual, like, big bump came. Which was cool. And rip +1, because that's dead.
No. +1 still lives on the Buckets.
That's true.
Buckets Spotify page.
That's true. If you go to Spotify and you find, yeah, he'll get the link. But if you go to Nico's Spotify, his producer tag has +1 in it, where I just say +1, and I clip the mic again there, so it's fine. But yeah, like +1 was really where the first break came for the channel as far as, like, growth was concerned, which was really cool, because there was another creator who now goes by Hive Minds. Really cool dude. I've met him actually at one of the Too Many Games. He happened to have the same idea of PS Plus reviews the same month that I did. Mine was like 2 days before his. And I got more of the growth because of it, just by that way that coin landed. Because I happened to post it to Reddit a couple days before he posted his. But
ouch.
Yeah, no, I mean he's doing really well now. As far as like
good.
When he posts his videos, like he posts a couple of Devil May Cry retrospectives and stuff. He's made a bunch of Shovel Knight content.
You just created a supervillain origin story right there.
God, no, his videos on average do really, really well. Like like he did a bunch of Shovel Knight content, and they just fucking blew up. Which was really cool to see. And he stopped doing the PS Plus ones a little bit before I did, because he was seeing that, like, doing them once a month really wasn't pulling in the numbers, which is what I saw once I made mine once a month, because I didn't want to do them anymore.
Yeah, dude, everyone knows that you just have to put your description as, like, hi, I'm the Golden Bolt +1 funny streamer, YouTube content create, just
as many.
I should take notes.
Many keywords as you gotta do.
But yeah, so
don't take that advice.
I do think what Goldstorm said in the chat though is very interesting to think of, especially where I think Nico and I are in terms of, like, the Twitch thing, is just comparing yourselves to people who have been doing it for years and already have that, like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you.
That's something that I really struggled with my first year, is I was constantly comparing myself to other YouTubers that I watch, and they've been doing this for almost a decade by this point.
Yeah.
And it's just a feeling that I couldn't shake, and it needed to really just come out on its own.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was actually like, I don't know what it was, but, like, everyone hates their voice, and, like, I hated mine before I started doing YouTube, and once I started, I was like, no, this is pretty all right. Like, I don't know, it just kind of like same with my voice, same with comparing myself to other creators. Like, I just never really did any of that. Once I started, because I don't know if it was like a mental, like, block that I was like, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, at the risk of sounding egotistical, I never hated the sound of my voice in my videos, so I don't really relate to that personally.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with I agree with Travel on that one. Just I mean, I guess because, like, I'm used to hearing my own voice because, like, music stuff. But...
Yeah. Well, and like in my example, I went from, like, knowing nothing about any part of production whatsoever to learning audio mixing, to learning audio recording. What did I say?
Emails.
God, I don't know what I said.
I thought you said I don't know
production.
Russia, but
production. That's my fast talking coming out. Yeah, I didn't know anything about any sort of video production at all, and so I went from that to learning voiceover, video editing, like audio editing, audio mixing, everything from scratch, more or less. And so when you listen to yourself deliver a line 14 times, you kind of get used to it. Now I don't think about it anymore. Now I'm happy.
It actually does sound better to, like, if you listen to yourself a bunch of times, it actually, like, starts to sound it sounds better to yourself over time.
Stockholm.
No, it's true. He's right. Yeah. Like, that's exactly what it is.
He's totally right, but just, like, phrasing it like that.
My like, I remember, like, my first record that I made, I put so much, like, effects and stuff over my voice because I was just like, I don't like the way this sounds. I was like, I need to make it sound better, but like then you just like you learn your delivery, you get used to your voice, and you get like Stockholm to your own content.
No, but like actually, I'm trying to think of like, oh, thank you for the host, Spider Knife. I appreciate it, bud. And welcome, welcome.
Self-teaching is the best way to go, TBH.
Yeah, I think more or less like.
I think if you're going into the style of video making that we do, then yeah, I think self-learning is the best way to go.
Well, and especially since like, Justin, you go first. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say is in my personal opinion on it is the first time when you're first starting, you can there's like a playbook, and then as soon as you like make your first video, then you divert from the playbook and you teach yourself.
Yeah, well, like, exactly. Like, so the thing I was gonna say was, like, I went in, like, I think self-teaching is the way to go. But then I went in and I had no idea like what the back end was like. So no one knows how to promote, no one knows how to do any like marketing for their channel. Which is why I ended up stumbling onto and then taking over YouTubers. Which we won't go into too much detail on that because most of you that are hanging out already know my story with YouTubers. But
I also feel like Moriarty's perspective on that would be interesting too.
Yeah, I think he and I would share the similar perspective because he happened to create his channel like I think next month is his channel's anniversary. Like we just happened at the same time to create a channel and then we both happened to find YouTubers within like a month of each other. And so like I took it over and then he was like, "Hey, I made a Discord," and that was how he and I became friends.
That's tight.
But I was gonna say something else about production. Oh yeah, like throwing out like the script is like what you said a moment ago, Justin. Like I literally had a separate format part. So I had when I had my original reviews, it was, story, gameplay, presentation. I had a history section at the start, and I had one that I only used once, I think, cohesion, because I thought it'd be like a really cool like extra gimmick where it'd be like how all of the different elements of a story and the gameplay and the presentation merge and mesh. And that I realized I had already said all of what I was going to say at that point. So I threw that one out immediately, but I had spent 6 months planning that, and that was the kicker of the gimmick. Like that was the idea, and I threw that out immediately. Cause that's just how it goes. You can only plan so much when it comes to content.
I mean, generally speaking, you can make like a roadmap, but like things go off the rails so easily that you kind of gotta like be flexible with your like goals and your structure and everything like that. Especially like especially learning on your own, and actually relevant to this, like at uni I did have a professor who gave I really this was a one-off class that I took, and like the thing that he said was that was really good advice was like, if you're trying to like learn something, if you're trying to like learn a new skill, learn new things, like you got to learn the language first. And I think that helps just generally like going into content creation, like knowing what to Google.
Well, and that was a lot of the problem that like pre-YouTubers, like now with YouTubers, there's kind of like a repository for that. YouTube doesn't help you at all. You just kind of like you learn by osmosis and nothing else, and you have to hope you have a good surrounding that you're absorbing.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Like, which is why like I'm happy like that we have YouTubers now to help people at least get started. And especially like once they get started, then once they're established, we can help them more. Like there's a certain point where it's just you gotta make it work yourself, which I hate to say, but it just kind of is. Chris, what are your thoughts on a lot of this?
Oh, I tuned out a little bit. Great timing.
Hey, got him. You in the class with your head down. How do you?
Chat bot.
Because like I know the basis of your story with like starting creation, but like how about like your thoughts on that early phase?
That's tough because my early phase, it was like 2010. I uploaded a Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Bridge series episode, as you do, and that thing hit like 50,000 views. So like I had a little bit of a subscriber base already.
Okay.
And then ever since then, every year or two, I just throw out everything I'm doing to go a different direction. So,
dude, that's
ain't that the truth?
What I did.
Yeah.
Like I made the mistake of like starting on the same YouTube channel that I've been using for most of my life. And so like I already had stupid like source filmmaker videos and stuff on there that I ended up privating.
I remember those. Yeah, right when you were first properly starting.
I have known Chris for about 2 years now. I did not know that you did a bridging.
Yeah.
No, you mentioned it a couple days ago, like last week.
Oh wait,
at some
you
point.
did it? I thought that. Okay,
no
the
idea.
way that you worded it made me think that you just re-uploaded another bridging video.
Yeah, Chris, you piece of shit.
I'm just being honest. Like I'm not shitting on it. We were all kids.
No, that was a big impetus for me. Like I had my Johnny inspiration, right? But I really liked what the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series was doing, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. So I was like, oh, I can do that for 5Ds. And no, and also Konami said no and took it down. So I think they did me a favor. Like I can still download that file, but if I go, it's like, yeah, this video was blocked by Konami Japan. I'm like, okay,
wow.
cool.
The classic YouTuber.
I got DMCA'd. I got DMCA'd on SoundCloud one time because so like when Beyonce released the one I forget what it's called, but it's like Hot Sauce in My Bag, Swag, that song.
What?
I tried to like.
That's new to me, but go on.
You could have just made that up, and I'd be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you're the only person that knows that song.
Ever.
Beyonce, like
Hot Sauce in the Bag, Swag. I think that overwrites.
I forget what it's on the Lemonade like record. I don't remember what it's called, but I tried to like get out there like the first Jersey Club remix of that song, and I got DMCA'd by I think like either UMG or WMG, one of those two, and I was just like, man.
Damn, I thought I had a good idea here. I just got
quick thanks to Ace for the host. Appreciate that, and also Calico. Thank you for you donated bits earlier, and it didn't pop up until just now.
Yo, Calico Plus?
Yeah. So thank you. He cheered the nice number of bits.
Nice.
Nice.
Not to go on a tangent, but do y'all remember when Family Guy stole footage from a Tecmo Bowl glitch from someone on YouTube, and then his video? Oh God, did that happen? Wow. They stole Tecmo Bowl footage, and then the YouTuber that they stole from got DMCA'd for the footage that he made, that Family Guy stole.
Wow.
That's beautiful. Wow.
That's
But to jump ahead in the story of the Golden Bolt, yeah. So the first couple of years, I just kind of like did things, and then around what was it, Chris? I met you in 2017.
In person, you mean?
In general, like more formally, I think. Because I think it was around then.
We definitely commented on each other's stuff, right? And we have those embarrassing DMs from some point.
Oh God!
Sounds like when we actually started talking.
I
more
think
regularly.
so.
Yeah.
Because I remember I watched your stuff on FTCR because you did Ratchet, and I was like, yeah, I need to watch that. And I was like, this is pretty good. And
thanks.
That one guy though. I hope I never talked to him.
No, Ace. Those are gold bolts. Don't get me sued. Golden Bolt, legally distinct. Have an LLC. Have a trademark. Legally distinct.
Legally distinct.
But yeah, no, because I remember I was watching your videos on FTCR when you were doing them there, and then you moved them at one point. And I remember I followed you there, and then there was at some point, like I did the cringe thing, I think we were talking about, where I was like, just like, this guy's pretty cool, and he's down to earth, and he's not like a super big YouTuber, so like I feel like less weird talking to him like a human. So I at one point I was just like, I'm making a channel too, and
I've been doing a lot of research.
It was bad.
And I think it's really going to go well, which is the kind of thing you read from a guy with 0 subscribers and go, yeah good luck.
Yeah.
Bro, you posted cringe.
It was bad. I mean, I deleted all of them because they're not there anymore.
Yeah, I remember you sending that to us in the group chat, and I was like, "Wow, dude!"
It was no, I don't know what I was thinking. It was just kind of like, yeah,
shoot your shot.
Don't do that. But also, I mean, it worked, so do that. I'm now friends with Chris, so it was like
out to big YouTuber making a fan with 300 subscribers.
100% of the shits you don't shit.
That's true.
Not only are you friends with Mykonos fan, he edits your videos. Now.
That's true.
Power dynamic flip there.
Yeah, dude, Chris can just make you look like trash in your video.
He could dox my girlfriend. I mean, it could be worse.
Oh, that's true. Our good friend Redacted Geek did that. He posted that in the chat.
Oh, I thought that was Chris.
No. That's another story. Token I met through NewTubers, I believe. I think that's where he first popped up. And I was like, man, this guy's got some fucking promise. That sounds shitty now because he's on hiatus, but
Rest in peace.
that's how but that's how I met him. And then at one point, he was looking for editing work too, so I had him edit a couple videos. And the one, he was just really busy, and he edited through the Uncharted video, the one with like all the Uncharted, whatever, the Lost Games or whatever I called it. Yeah,
not the ads, the other games.
No, the Lost Games I think is what I called it. But he edited that one the first pass, and then I went through it and I was like, man, this is like, I gotta change a lot of this. No big deal, but like whatever. And I wasn't gonna tell him, and then I sent the video to Chris because I was like, hey, don't do this. And I hadn't watched the whole thing, and Chris just goes, hey, you realize he doxed your girlfriend at one point because like I was playing the phone game and I got a text and he left it in not once but twice, the same clip twice back to back. And that's when I was like, hey, Token, we gotta chat real quick. So now we just dunk on him for that constantly.
Because it's like, if it happened once, you'd be like, all right, fair game. But then it happens twice, and you're like, all right.
With the same clip. With the same clip.
I like that our friendship dynamic is that we just constantly dunk on each other.
we're very supportive.
Yes, we're extremely supportive when it matters, and then we just relentlessly dunk on each other when it doesn't.
God.
100%.
Yeah.
That's it. Good video.
Yeah, that's a good video.
Yeah, good video. Good video. You know what else is a good video is the Catherine video. Go watch the Catherine video.
I was gonna say, I think the kicker to that Uncharted video is I paid Token for you.
Yeah, because I sent you the camera, and then I was like, well, don't send me the money because I'll just send it to him. So just send it to Token, and so we did like a triangle trade of things. It was like barter. Yeah.
It was like
triangle.
I'll pay you today for a hamburger tomorrow, kind of thing.
Yeah, like pretty much. Which
actually,
great.
The hamburger was for me.
God, that's true. The hamburger was for you.
I will say both Catherine videos were a fucking trip.
Yeah, because the first Catherine video, that was the first time that I had seen you. That since Too Many Games, I guess, because it was after Too Many Games. But we were like, yeah, let's do Catherine, because you wanted me to play Catherine. And I was like, well, you be in the video then. We might turn that one on briefly when we get to the watch part of this stream.
True.
Yeah, because
I just remember, like, I think I was making fun of you guys at the time because I was like, dude, the cover, she has drill hair. I was like, you guys are weebs.
God. Now you've played fucking Danganronpa.
Yeah, no, exactly. Now it is I who is the weeb.
But I came down to Philly and we beat the game, recorded the script all in like that same weekend. Yeah, the first Catherine video, that was my 9th video.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came back to it down the road, obviously for Full Body, which is still one of my favorite videos as far as like writing perspective, because we just went in on analyzing that game, and then we made Nico look like a fucking idiot the whole rest of the time.
For every like subsequent iteration.
Yeah, it got worse. It got worse and worse.
And my favorite subsequent iteration is the like patron only video that's like the bloopers.
Yes, that one is.
Oh, I need to watch that.
You know, because
really good.
Because Nico was like, we need to do. I just need to do this. Just let me leave the camera rolling and just let me do this. And then he had an entire rant, and that's in the video.
There's that
one.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that's the Doom one, but there's another one for Catherine.
No,
I did it for Catherine too.
Yeah.
No, I remember.
Oh, you did see that one. Okay.
I never listened to it, but I remember hearing about it.
It was based on, like, we went to TMG the one year, and this one guy was cosplaying as Vincent, and it was the lowest level. It was like the lowest level cosplay that I had ever seen, because all the dude wore was like the proper underwear and nothing else. He didn't even do the horns or anything.
I'm surprised they let him in.
I know. Yeah. That's what honestly, he probably wore clothes to get in and then took them off.
Honestly.
If I had to guess, you know.
The Dark Knight 24 says,
what is this?
I told my crush I wanted to be more than just friends, and she said, what do you mean? We're already cousins.
God,
what is that?
All right.
Welcome welcome.
Gold, dude. That's gold. That's gold right there. I can
Nice,
hear the banjos.
anniversary.
I'll allow it. Thank you, Frankenmutt, for hosting just after that. I appreciate that you did it after, not before. Truly. So, yeah, but that was so back to the topic. That was how Chris and I met, was cringe. And then we talked like 3 years prior to our Spyro video, of like, hey, you want to do like we had two ideas. We had one about Spyro, and then I had one about Infamous that we never did and we will never do.
Oh,
yeah, because I had
a
really
good idea for a video, but it wouldn't work in modern YouTube. It's the real kicker.
Exactly that. It was an idea where we would do Infamous together. It was like this. This was like the first collab pitch where I shot my shot, and it was, we would both review Infamous, but one of us would review it as good Infamous path, and the other would review it as evil path. So the game would be, the review would be mostly the same on each channel, but there'd be slight differences. I think somebody did end up doing that at some point, which was cool. I feel like somebody did that. If not, fuck them. Take the idea. Don't do it. YouTube won't like it.
They Eminem guilty conscienced on that game.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Yeah,
I like that one too.
Who's this guy?
Oh my god. Him and Eminem and Dr. Dre in a song played the good angel and the bad angel on someone's shoulder.
No, Goldstrom, I think you're right. I think that was the first time that we interacted outside of Chris's server, maybe. But it was that Chris linked the Ogre Board streams, and Goldstrom ended up winning the South Park Fractured But Whole Gold Edition, because Ubisoft gave us like $300 worth of games for a stream that raised like $1,000. But they were like physical games, so it was really kind of them, and then they never contacted us again.
Probably
they looked
from
at the
the
analytics and we're like, ooh.
And then Capcom did the same the next year, and then ghosted us after that. We don't do those streams anymore.
I miss Frecktober every single day.
I don't.
Yeah, well, it's okay to be wrong.
There was a lot of good memories there. I'll be honest, FTCR, they kill it. So
yeah, no, Fund is just so much more professional than Ogre Board ever was. But Ogre Board, like we ripped off like the FTCR efforts, because I was like, I really like these streams. I'm gonna try and do one. And then we did the first Ogre Board kind of on a whim. And they did well. I mean, I think we raised a total of like $3,000 over the course of the first 4 years, something like that.
I think I still have the only pair of socks from Ogre Board.
I had a pair, and then
socks.
I think I gave them.
You threw them away.
No, I didn't throw them away. My girlfriend threw them away. I think she had them, and then she was like, "Oh, that's what those were. I was wondering why there were onions on socks." And I was like, "No, those were a collectible."
I'm gonna ghost you in a not ghost. I'm gonna talk to you in an.
No, I'm gonna ghost you.
I'm gonna ghost you, and then when you text me back, I'm gonna dox you in an Uncharted video.
God. But yeah, no, Ogre Board was fun, but it was just kind of like it was a lot more work than the two of us were able to put together on short notice. So we stopped. And end story.
And then the charity room mega corporation just absorbed you and took away any personality Ogre Board had, and now you're part of this corporate brand, man.
Ace has told me to ghost him, and has also ordered me with an ad break. So we'll be back in 60 seconds. Yeah, I'm not kidding. For those of you that don't have an ad, there is one currently running, but you didn't get one. So in the next minute, I'm going to talk about a really not interesting story.
Wait, what the fuck just ordered you to do an ad?
There's a bit reward for ads.
Okay.
It's a Twitch enabled bit reward where or not bit reward, channel point reward for running ads.
Oh.
Wait,
I don't know why it exists.
So we're not live right now?
We may be for some. We are live for some for the next 35 seconds.
Like this would be the time for a convenient time for Coach to start using his colorful vocabulary.
God. Yeah, I don't think Goldstrom can hear us right now, but he might be able to. But yes, you do have that power. Okay, you're still seeing the stream. So yeah, so there was an ad that played. It may still be playing. I'm not sure. But yeah, there is the power now for channel points. You can redeem an ad. I think it's twice per stream total. It might be 3 times total, but it's like once per hour. Like you can't do it often.
I was gonna say, this is just people using their like good boy points to like
to make me money. Yes,
dude. No, I mean it's literally like a fan called timeout. Like they just called timeout on the stream.
I saw it. I stole that one from Moriarty because that's odd. It's a Twitch enabled one. Like that's their own like. It's in Twitch, and I saw someone actually use it in Moriarty's stream when I was there last, and I was like, yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. So I took it.
There you go.
It's a good way to convert the free resources on stream
into money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know where we were before that.
Infamous, that was a video, and then we never
Infamous,
did it.
we never did that, and then we did Spyro 1 after like 3 years, and then we never did Spyro 2.
That Spyro 2 review is going to hit when Sly.
We have it written. We have it like it's written.
It's not good.
No, like it was like in the old story gameplay presentation style. So we just never had it. And then we tried reworking it to get rid of the categories, and then we were just like, what if we just didn't do that? Yeah.
This completionist-ish type in me would like to see you get to those Spyros on your channel someday, just because they are Insomniac.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to them, but I liked the idea we had, the other idea we had, about Spyro.
Was that the
like the which one is actually the best?
Yeah,
based on we had like a comparative analysis of all 3 games slotted out, where we would talk about like from like a level design standpoint and everything else, which one was the best in each category. Sort of taking the review structure of like old videos and like turning it into like a comparison. We haven't had time to do that yet because other things just got in the way.
Just do a TMG debate for it, says Goldstorm.
God,
that'd be
like the least watched TMG debate.
If every character is Elora.
I know.
Now you're on to something.
God. And then not long after that, that's when I met you, Trav, because you were just at Too Many Games, and you said, "Hey, I'm wearing flannel. If you see me, smack me."
Yeah,
I remember that.
I was a fish out of water there. I didn't know anyone except for like the 2 people I went with on a personal level. I mean, and I was just like frequenting a bunch of servers that I knew the creators were at TMG, like Ant Dude and Johnny. I think that Ant Dudes was the only one that I actively was like, hey, I mean, I'm in line for this panel. If you see me, come smack me.
Yeah. So I walked over and I was like, I'm gonna slap this man.
Well, yeah. No, because they told me like the year that we met you, like they told me that like Trav's here, I have to smack him. His thing is T-posing, and I was like, yes, because like my acapella group, our meme was we would just like T-pose and like sing our songs, and so I was like, yes.
That was an amazing time.
That was good. That was a good time.
Because there was just this like rubber Shrek mask in your bag too the whole time, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Well, that was That was for from the charity room.
Is that still...
Johnny's server was a little overcrowded with people that scared me.
See, I'm not in Johnny's server, so I don't know what that's like.
It's a bit of a shit show, but I don't know if I should say that out loud, but I don't care. I already said it.
It's fine. This is getting archived.
And then like Ant Dude's server seemed pretty chill. Like I felt like I could talk to people like they're actual humans.
No, Ant server's good.
I saw you posting in there, and then I'm like, oh, he has a YouTube channel, and like Ant Dude's talking to him. He's pretty cool. But like I never directly like talked. I like none of it was like directed at you. Yeah. And then you this like relative to me, short man in a purple shirt came over, slapped me in the face, and just stared me in the eyes. Like didn't say anything.
It was quite a power move.
Yeah, honestly.
It was.
And Kevin's still like 2-3 inches taller than me. So
yeah, I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, like I'm over 6 foot, and so like I see this man like looking up at me like a child just said the F word. And yeah,
man.
It was literally like, I have no idea who you are, and you're like, oh, I'm Golden Bolt from Ant Server. I'm like, oh, I see your icon. And that was really it, because like he immediately left or something like that. But it was really cool. Like I was really flattered. And then like we just started talking after the convention, and he didn't hate me, so like we kind of hit it off.
Only kind of.
I mean, I'm here, so that's a decent sign.
Did I tell you?
Hey, Token.
I still have.
Excuse me.
Hey, Token.
This is more important than anything you have to say. Fuck you.
This is
Okay.
this is
Fair.
Coke Zero.
That's fair. Oh,
No,
he's
yeah, I
muted now.
can't argue with Coke
Okay.
Zero.
Trav, I haven't told you that on my Google Drive still, every time I open up Google Drive, I'm like, because I forget that I did the video, like the Battle Royale one you did. I forget that I'm in that. And so I scroll through my Google Drive, and I'm always like, why the fuck do I have a file named John Fortnite Kennedy? And it's every time. And I refuse to delete it for that reason.
Do you?
No, that's fair. That's pretty fucking amazing.
Speaking of dumb file
But no, it's
names,
okay. I want to forget I made that video, so you're good.
Fair.
do you still have the like knapsack remix from the Civil War video?
Oh, I still have it.
Yes, I have it
God.
somewhere. Oh, the kill
still have
montage. We should pull that up when we do a little watch through.
Yeah, I
'cause
have.
I'll find that.
I love unironically
Fabrizio.
love that.
Fabrizio.
Oh.
So how did
is-
Fabrizio happen? Okay. Token, what were you going to say first?
I was gonna say happy birthday to Justin. That's all.
It's not
That's
my
fair.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Justin.
I don't
That's
even
fair.
think it's close.
Happy birthday, Justin.
No,
Happy
we're
birthday,
like,
Justin.
I was actually gonna say happy birthday to
Justin.
Justin and to the Golden Bolt.
No, you did the right thing.
Yeah, I just wanted
Um,
to prioritize and start with Justin.
Yeah. No, it's
that's
fine.
we are, I think, objectively halfway to my birthday.
That's fine. It's fair.
It's your
Happy-
birthday today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
happy
so
birthday, Justin.
Happy birthday,
So,
Justin.
so Fabrizio happened.
That was you and me together, I think.
Well, we were shitposting on. I don't remember the exact thing that started it. You might have a better idea.
In our hometown, right? In high school, I came up with a name that was Fabrizio Senza Denti Italiano. And for some reason we started like memeing on like the Brooklyn accent. And like
Well, because Fabrizio is just to some extent my brother doing his like New York accent. Like he's not from New York, but he does it. And so I was spoofing that.
Yeah, I mean, and it's inherently funny. And like so we kind of like just like arrived at that, and then like I slapped the name on it and you slapped Parmesano on it because we were watching at the time what was What Culture and
It's
now
Adam
it's
Parmesan.
Cultaholic.
Yeah. No, that might not have even been around then, actually. I don't think he was Parmesan yet. I think I literally saw the word Parmesan somewhere at work, and I was like, that's the name.
Then we might have made it Parmigiano and then transferred it to Parmesano later.
Yeah. But so Fabrizio, the only context that I have for the character itself was I made up that whole video for the first, the top 10, which was like half Fabrizio. Like I kind of like did it, but I wasn't like really committed to the bit. Because it was still my 10th video, so it was like the first like 2 months. But it was the one where I come in and I'm just like, hey, what's up, YouTube? I got 62 subscribers now. I'm kind of a big deal, so we're going to do the top 10 Golden Bolt videos. And the top 10, or the number one on the top 10, because this was my 10th video, was this video.
It was such a
look
good
at
bit.
this
and
analysis right here.
You told us about this video like after video 2.
I was like, oh, it's going to happen.
I was like, yes, please, just do it.
I still plan on doing the top 10 top 10s once I get more top 10s. And the number one on the top 10 is the top 10 top 10s. Can I put my leg behind my head? No, when I was like, maybe like
Why not?
7, I probably could.
Yeah, why not? Wait a
But
minute, why not?
I would tear my ACL. So I'm not going to try.
Well, I mean, you'd just be out for the
Isn't
year.
that
It's not like
the
it'd
thing
be
that
out
people
forever.
were doing the ice bucket challenge for?
No.
Yeah. No,
the
that's
ACL
canon now.
ice bucket
my
challenge.
grandfather died of ALS.
Oh, I'm sorry.
ACL.
ACL. So why is there an ACL university?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
No.
ACL University.
But
Sorry,
yeah,
that one just hit.
that was the origin of Fabrizio, and then it just kind of developed mainly with 12 Switch. That's the one that like that's the one. That's the
one
one.
of my favorite videos from you.
That's the one.
Switch, my favorite game for the Nintendo Switch.
It's just we quote that constantly. Like
Still, like to this day.
So
to this
fucking
day.
funny.
I give it a beat for banging.
And he's had a video written for Fabrizio.
there's one video.
4 years.
Well,
There's one, and it's ready. I have had the video ready, but I'm never going to make it. And there's no. Go ahead, Token.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I was just gonna say, like, Fabrizio is more than just a golden bull. It's like our friend group culture icon because
it really
it's spawned a whole thing.
Yeah,
but
because
continue.
he like in canon, like Fabrizio ran for president. He's like done all these things.
He's evolved. But there's one video that if I ever like have my own Too Many Games panel, because I've had panels before, but like I've always like tried to include
about your brand.
Yeah, like there's no reason to do a panel about a channel with like 10,000 subscribers at that point. Maybe if Too Many Games happens this year, that might be a thing. I think it depends on like how the year would go channel wise, but I would think if not, probably next year. Might be when I have an actual panel for the channel itself. And I might do it then. It's a video that it'll never become a video, but I had the idea of editing the video as if I had delivered the lines, and like recording the audio for this video where it's myself and Fabrizio reviewing a game together, a specific game, and I would finish the video but never release it, and then whenever I'm at a convention doing a panel, I would do it spot for spot and try to keep myself on time with the editing of the video itself.
You heard him, guys, on Twitter, # release the Fabrizio cut.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we need the Fabrizio cut of the Catherine video.
Pressure him into doing it.
Calico, I think that's correct. I don't remember what you corrected me on, but there was something I got wrong in a video, and I remember that. And then I spoke with you, and there were a couple other people I spoke with. I think you were like the second person I spoke to at a convention that was like somebody I met through like my videos. There was one other person that I met that was at it was at Blade Blur's panel, which I wasn't supposed to be part of. Like he wanted somebody else, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Because I already had a panel the next day, which was my first panel.
Was a good one.
And I don't remember who it was. He commented on the video, but that was weird because like I was on his Blade Blur's Sonic panel. And then afterwards, like that feeling of actually like meeting like a fan was weird. Like that was one where it's like, yeah, that's where it hit and it got real, I think. Yeah.
That's better than my Calico story. The last time I saw Calico, he gave me Madagascar kart racing for the PS3. So
yes, review it.
I'm excited for Trav to review Shamu.
God, it's sitting on my desk right now.
It's gonna happen. Kidding. It's gonna fucking happen.
The Shamu cut.
Oh, I will release the Shamu cut.
Because we've gifted that to just about everybody at some point or another. Because Sean did it. I did it first, and then I gave it to Chris. And then I gave one to Sean.
We passed that game around like an STD based off of something that one of our like high school friends told you to do.
And then
I think you gave it. No, you didn't give it to me, but I gave you mine. Yeah, no,
I made you get it because there was like a challenge or whatever you did, and I made you get it, and then you mailed it to me.
Yeah,
so I have so I think the copy that Trav has is your copy. I think.
Oh, I thought you picked that one up at TMG.
I might have. Maybe Sean's copy is Token's copy.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually you buy a copy of the game at TMG and then give it to somebody.
Yeah.
I think the most legendary thing.
Oh yeah, dude! Like the time I bought you Rascal.
I will never review that game.
I personally take credit for all of your videos ever since you made your new set, solely because it is my copy of 007 Racing that's holding.
That is true.
Shelf.
That is true. That's fair. I fucked up my first shelf, so it kind of like it's a little wobbly and it leans a little bit back more than it should. It would still stand fine by itself, but Token sent me Elmo's Number Adventure, Shamu, and 007 Racing, and I put 007 Racing between the wall and the bum shelf, and so it holds the shelf vertical, and it has been there since then.
007 Racing is definitively one of the worst PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah, I don't dude, my favorite racing game and nothing else. Totally a racing game.
God.
That kind of brings us close to today, I think. I mean, there's not much more for the journey I can really say.
Yeah, I mean,
what about going forward?
I throw some things out here. We met. I met Trev and Sean at the same TMG.
Yes, I was the last.
Met Sean and Trev at the same TMG.
Yeah.
So
and
last
then,
TMG, like I was a disjoined part of your group. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your point.
No, you're good.
Damn, it was an amazing time.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna make this about me.
We went to we had a plan to go and eat at TMG, and Kevin just decided to invite literally everybody.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it.
And everybody was cool with it too. So we were just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. And then
I think I ditched.
To be fair,
I think I ditched the Screenwave creator dinner for that.
No,
you did.
No, that was the date. That was the
No.
day before, but like I didn't do that.
That was the day we went to Bobby's, and we can say that because Bobby's doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I miss Bobby's.
Rip Bobby's. But
Bobby's was a restaurant, not a person. Bobby Flay restaurant. They made not like a person.
It was a really good burger place.
I like the idea that you have a secret friend that Nico just doesn't know about. So that's where you guys went for those 2 hours. You just left me.
Hey Nico, we're just gonna leave for a bit. Don't worry about it. Just keep looking at Minecraft.
I did that to you guys. I did that.
Leave the TV on, window down.
Yeah. We'll make sure you got sunlight.
You got food in your bowl.
There was the one year. There was the 1 year that you brought a third party to TMG.
Yeah.
Stayed with us, and
that was fun.
And like, yeah, well, that was the year that I couldn't be there because everyone was having like graduation parties around that time.
And a wedding, I think.
Oh, and a was that?
I think it was a wedding.
And then you decided that we weren't good enough, so you went there instead.
Yeah. Yeah, you could go to a once in a lifetime event or go to an annual gaming convention with us.
Yeah.
And you chose wrong.
No, but then I mean, the most recent TMG that we went to was like really good because like that's when I met Trav, that's when I met Sean. Yep. And when I met Sean Wolf Ko-san, like it was nice because I was like, finally someone to curb the height gradient between all of us. Like
God.
Because Sean is
that's true.
I think the tallest of our group, I think it's Chris and Trav, right?
I thought you said hype.
Oh, Trav
like people who get excited.
I think we've determined definitively that Trav is the tallest.
Yeah. How tall is Trav?
6'1".
Fuck, 6'0".
I'm 6'0" also.
Yeah, no, we're all the same height.
What? And
Coach is like 6'6". So for record, I'm 5'5". My jacket measurement is 46 short. So like I got wide shoulders. Like I'm the tree trunk man. But like Sean is kind of similar. So like I just showed up and like I saw Sean. I was like, finally, someone to make it so that I don't look just like the one guy who's this.
Yeah, and
Sean's like 5'7", right?
Yeah. Or 5'8" maybe, but
if you're wondering who Sean is, just look up Rocket Dick on Know Your Meme.
That's true.
Oh my god,
he's Rocket Dick now.
Yeah,
famous. Oh god,
that's his legacy. He got subs.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah,
his legacy for now. I think he's gonna ascend.
Well, I mean, because Trav, you were T-Po's guy for a bit.
Oh yeah, that's like the only thing I was known for. I still get comments like going, "Are you the T-Pose guy?"
That's how I met you, dude. That's how I met you.
Yeah, that's valid. Well, kind of, but yeah.
Are you saying that you did not meet Trav through the Fortnite dance competition?
Thankfully, none of my.
It's true.
It's still running considering they haven't had another one. So
it's over 400 days.
But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
We met Trav. We met Sean. I think you guys met Chris. I didn't meet him because that was the year I was living in Barcelona.
We did meet a Mykonos fan impersonator professionally.
No, but I mean,
professionally.
I guess then Kevin only really met Chris that TMJ when I was in Barcelona.
Yeah, because I don't think I introduced.
Well, because me and Soul were like go off doing our thing, and like
because that was because like Chris and I knew each other, but it wasn't like we were like it wasn't like we knew Trav through the group chat.
Yeah.
And whatnot before that.
And then we invited everyone to dinner. I think you can find pictures of that dinner.
Yeah, am I the last one?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
I'm the last one.
You're technically the last one, Token, but there was that short period of time that I had a Discord for some reason, and that like we were like, yeah, like hey, like you want music from me, and then I never did it because I just.
Well, no, I'm saying in terms of like in-person meeting. I don't think. I think I might. Well, other than like Mini, but Mini doesn't count. He's Australian.
Yeah, he's too popular for us.
What are you saying?
Mini's Australian, dude. He knows my cousins.
Mini was gonna come to this 2020.
He was coming, he was coming to my village, actually.
Yeah, he was coming that way, and then I think he was gonna try and make it around like post Too Many Games. I don't think he was gonna be at Too Many Games, but we were gonna try and set time aside to hang out, and then COVID. So
yeah.
And I remember Kevin being like, "Hey, my friend from Australia is coming. If you want to like show him around town," and I'm like, "I mean, I don't know him, but I'll show him around. I don't care."
Well,
because I for the Cars thumbnails, you know.
Well, because I think he was in the chat by that point. He was in our server, but I think by then
he was not.
It was not.
No,
okay.
he definitely was.
No, he was planning this for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I was thinking TMG 2019. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this was around. I think this was December when we booked the TMG house.
Yeah.
Which we were gonna have a TMG house.
Yeah.
And that was gonna be some really dumb shit.
It will happen one day.
It's 100% gonna happen.
We're gonna make an album in one day. We're gonna make an album.
Whether or not content comes out of it is up to the people.
We're gonna speed run an album.
Yeah, dude. I was speed running music earlier.
God.
Make an album in a month.
Thank you, Chris.
But yeah.
Yeah.
For the before we start our little watch party here.
Before we get to that,
yeah, we should. For the future of the Golden Bolt, I mean, I've already kind of outlined a lot of my plans here in previous streams, but my plan is tentatively to try and get through as many Ratchet and Clank games as I can before Rift Apart comes out, in exhaustive and exhausting fashion. The Ratchet 1 video is still, I don't have an exact time yet because there's still a little more editing I have to do, somewhere in the range of 90 minutes. That will be out Friday. But after that, it's just going to kind of be the same sort of long form retrospectives that I've kind of been enjoying to do lately. And then we'll see what happens after Ratchet, because I really want to do Ratchet justice in a way that hasn't really been done much on YouTube, in a positive way. So it'd be nice to be positive about games for once, for that series.
I was just gonna meme on that, but you stole my thunder.
Yeah.
How dare you steal Nico's bit on your stream?
Well,
yeah.
To be fair,
that's gimmick infringement.
To be fair, it started on the Fund the Charity Room stream, as far as I know.
All right. What are we still? Oh, that. Yeah. No, that was a fun time. I don't have much to add about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I could add one thing that'll make Kevin feel really awkward.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna embarrass you right now.
Okay.
I've been part of a lot of different groups over the last few years, and I really feel like I've found a home in this one. Like, you guys are really cool, and I owe a lot of that to Kevin.
It's
why I'm leaving.
Like,
oh yeah.
Which
let's honorary circle jerk.
Oh, thank you, Mr. King Jacob, for following. Appreciate it.
Yeah, truly.
Welcome.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna make this about me, but I feel like it's my turn to take my rounds now, because I said it is. Yeah, like Kevin's been a friend, a mentor, a lover.
Wait,
do you need a moment?
I thought we just mentioned
should the children leave the room?
I thought we just established that we've never met.
But no, it just, to echo what Trav said, it's like a family, like a little home.
No, it is.
Yeah,
and
it's not like
comforting.
in the way that corporations say that they're a family and then pay their workers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Chris, do you have something to say?
Chris, it's your turn.
He pays me a very equitable rate, and I appreciate working for the company.
He said no unions.
We are a family.
Chat, bitch.
I like the idea that Chris would unionize himself.
Yeah. Well, that said, though, you are one of my oldest friends and best friends for a reason. So
yeah,
you are pretty old.
That's true. You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, on second thought, you introduced me to Nico. Fuck you.
Dude, Nico's one of the most interesting people I've met, and I don't think
He's easily the
Yeah.
most interesting person I've ever met.
The tree trunk man.
The tree trunk man stole my wife.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
I think I was like one of the first collabs. So I mean, I've not only been a supporter but also a fan. You know what I mean? Like just like there are questions that I have like for Kevin as a fan, and that's something that's strange to say, considering I've known you for like
you could
8
just
years.
you could just ask him. I'm here.
Exactly.
Also,
But
What if you say no?
No, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that I have like questions for like the channel, that's the kind of stuff I'm like, damn, this shit's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah, it's nice to be part of a group of creators whose content I actually enjoy.
Yeah,
Is
before.
that shots to
speak for
people in the
yourself, motherfucker.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, man,
I don't
I
like
said I
watching
enjoy
Triss's videos. I mean, what the
Nico, save it for the karaoke party.
Oh, you know I
Hey,
kill at
guys.
karaoke parties.
Yeah, no, it's been really cool. Just getting to meet awesome people that like are in like that same sort of I would call it a community, but it is a family at this point within like this crew here. That we've got to see like grow together. That's been really cool because I mean like Minnie and I knew each other briefly. We weren't like super close, but like there was a point at which I think I had like gained 500 subscribers in a month from +1, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking jealous." And then like he fucking exploded. But it's been so awesome to see him explode over the last couple years, and kind of like, you know, we workshop each other's scripts pretty much every video. Just because that's just kind of what we do now. You know, we go over and just make sure we're not going crazy with our thoughts or our formatting or, you know, traps we all fall into. No, Justin. It's been awesome to on top of that be able to work with like two of the creators that did inspire like this channel in some format. Like Johnny was the chief inspiration for me to start YouTube. Was the first actual YouTuber I could say I watched besides like maybe early Game Grumps, I guess.
God.
Because I didn't really watch YouTube before that. Like I just didn't. But it's been really cool that like, I mean, he's in the Metroid video. That's fucking cool. Like he's somebody I can call like an acquaintance. And if I needed to ask him a question, I could, which is cool. Same with Antude. Like just the fact that we did the Ratchet video together was really cool. There's a funny story for that one, actually, for those that have seen the Antude video. I fucked up on the script, and he was supposed to be live for one extra clip that I forgot to make him live for, so he did it voiceover, and I didn't want to bother him by saying, "Hey, can you set up your camera again?" So that's where the dumb Iron Man gimmick came from at the start of the video, where he just kind of like, I have Iron Man flying onto the screen. That was because I didn't have live for that, and I had no idea what to put there to try and cover that up so that I wouldn't make him look bad. And it worked out really well because that's a really dumb, funny bit, and that's where it started the new gimmick of me being an asshole to creators on my channel that are larger than me, as if I don't know them, which is a really fun running one that I'm gonna be excited to do in the future. Yeah.
To break all of that tension, Chris, you're on a roll right now, buddy. You're making me laugh all over the place. I just been muted.
God.
Congrats.
I guess for mine, you know, Kevin is someone that pushes me to be better on my own YouTube channel, and we'll see how far that gets me. But there's always that kind of like nice, friendly encouragement from each other. There's probably a few points where I would have eventually put YouTube down if not for Kevin helping me out. He's been invaluable in, let's say, a few parts of FTCR in recent year or so, where I probably would have been like, man, fuck this, if I hadn't had Kevin around to be like, well, what if you did this? So, yeah, you're a very close friend of mine. Glad we talk all the time. Let's watch all your old videos and shit on you.
Yeah, it's time for the cringe part of this video of the stream.
Baby.
That's what I'm here for.
So, I have a link that I stole the website from Moriarty. Shout out to Moriarty. He's at twitch.tv/number letters that you won't understand.
Spouts out.
Moriarty doesn't make any sense.
But
there, that's him.
There you go.
Don't ask about the X. It doesn't matter. So I don't know how long we're gonna watch for. for any of these videos in particular, before I have to force myself to stop or jump to other videos. But if you have any videos in chat, if you have any videos you want to kind of like go through or like hear a thought on it, or any behind the scenes stuff that I can think of, just throw it in there, throw it in chat, and we'll try and jump to it before we call it a night. But
director's commentary.
Yeah, effectively, I've done this before once for YouTubers, which was cool. But
can you please do the 1 hour podcast of the Ratchet and Clank movie?
Absolutely.
Can you give away the bloopers of the Catherine video for free on stream?
I could. I'm not going to, but I could. But patreon.com/thegoldenbolt. Actually, Twitch subs, any Twitch subs that are here, I think I posted that in the Discord server, which is how I plan on doing any behind the scenes stuff, because that way you guys can get it as Twitch subs. So, because I can't give you guys honorary Patreon access, I don't think, which would be nice, but you cannot do that. So
you cannot. I'm still trying to figure out how I can share rewards between patrons and Twitch subs.
I think just doing it on a Discord is the proper.
That's probably gonna have to be the way I do it.
Anyway, so this is my very first video. I haven't watched this since I first.
I gotta pull this up.
I've watched this video twice in the last 4 years. One was when I remade this video, almost spot for spot, which I do want to jump to that for one thing afterwards. And one was when I watched this back in a YouTuber's call, because like we were just kind of like going over like I wanted to get back, so I watched my own video back and said, here are the things that I've learned, and you could see that like this is when I was one of the more established creators on YouTubers as far as like subscribers go. I still technically am, but there are a lot of huge creators on YouTubers now.
I'm not sure if this is coming out. I think Alucard just redeemed another ad.
No, I think that's behind, unless it popped up. I don't think it would let him do 2 per stream. I don't think.
I just don't want to.
I don't think so. I think we're good.
I just don't want to let you speak, and then you're gonna have to repeat yourself after the ad.
No, because I run the ad separately, so it wouldn't matter.
Okay, cool.
It's a manual request.
Speak either.
I agree. So, everybody, let me know how this sounds when it does happen. For my first video, obviously, I had to say that there's a new challenger here on YouTube, so I stole this from Smash Bros. And that's it. That's really bad, and my intro is really bad. I hate all of it. All right, so I'm gonna try and play it. Let me know how this sounds, and you guys can all pause the video if you have anything you want to say. You can hit pause. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the intro.
Hey.
Yo, it's a favorite Sonic.
I did a really long one for the first one only. I don't know why. But the original bit for the intro was that everyone would have its own, like, this is kind of what Johnny does now, actually, where it would have its own flourish from that game, which was a cool little thing. I liked that I did that, but this was awful. That one. I needed something, and I had no idea what to put.
I love that Legend of Dragoon
Look at that.
was there.
Look at that.
Right
Oh my God!
That.
And then the fucking text.
Yeah, the really bad the bad text, and this is not
the logo stretched.
The logo stretched because I didn't know that it was. Didn't notice it. This was my idea of being a perfectionist, Goldstorm. Also, Goldstorm, you asked, what was the origin of your theme? I asked Nico to make it.
Yeah. So we made it on a whim.
Oh, actually, hold on. Before you do that, you can use channel points to make this this bolt right here if you choose to modify an emote and squish it.
People love to squish things, let me tell you.
Sorry, Nico, continue.
No. So I just remember, like, so you were like, hey, like, you know, you want to make my channel theme? And I was like, absolutely. And so I did it. And this was back, this was like kind of not in my early days of producing, but kind of like my middle days until now. And like, I just put so much, like, the key word about that cut of the theme is reverb. There's just so much reverb on everything. Like, it sounds like you're in like a large hall.
Yeah.
It's just really
and this was before you knew that it was waveforms.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I did not know.
So Nico made chiptune without knowing how to make chiptune. And at one point I found a song that was like Shovel Knight Music Theory. And as soon as he got to the point where it was like, oh, it's just different. It's like triangle waves. He immediately played the Shovel Knight theme from memory, having only heard it once in his life before. This is the most talented musician I know and I've ever seen. Not just that I know, because I only know one musician.
I appreciate that. It was just funny because I remember we were like in my basement, like in hometown.
Yeah.
And like I did it on like my laptop speakers because I was like, "What do you think of this like melody?" And it was like kind of like a one-off like melody, but then it was like, wait, this is real. This is actually really catchy.
Yeah, it's an earworm. It's an absolute earworm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was the origin of the theme. It hasn't changed since. The intro hasn't really changed much outside of that it's not garbage.
I was gonna say we did make a new version of the theme, like an updated.
Yeah, that just played during the intro of this stream. I had to play a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Still in, you know, it's gonna be a living document. So
yeah,
keep an eye out for new mixes of that.
I'm really excited for that one because like to go behind the curtain on that one. Nico has incorporated other songs, like transitioning into and out of the Golden Bolt theme as like part of the verse of that grander song as a theme. So I know some of you heard Zelda in there. The part I'm using in the Ratchet and Clank retrospective that I teased on YouTube, that intro where like I go where it pans up from Ratchet and Clank at the end, that is one of the themes of the series. That's the Into the Nexus theme that he put into the Golden Bolt theme style. And it meshed perfectly for one, but it also acted as like a perfect way of incorporating into each video, hopefully, of this retrospective series, that same song leading into the Golden Bolt intro and tying them together, which is cool.
Yeah. Theory-wise, it was one of the most challenging things I've had to do for music, and I think that, you know, that's how we all like bring each other up, make each other better. So that's like, very big.
Yeah. This video is about to get much worse, and
hey,
shoes about to drop.
Yeah. So in the future, more significant videos might have bits of that game's music. Yeah, that's the idea that I think I'm going for like the big retrospective videos, is to incorporate like that sort of gimmick. Like some people have thumbnails based on the game. Like, well, Trav, you do that actually.
I have new thumbnails drawn for each video.
Yeah. I was thinking completionist, but yeah, I mean, you're right here.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but like I figured doing that. Yeah, Other M would have had this if that was around that point. I think that would have been similar. Especially since like for all the big retrospectives, I do the stupid pretentious this is game. Yeah. Also, Chris, I know you just commented in chat. There is a Dragoon part that's going to come in for the proper theme. Yeah, it's in there. We'll
talk later about that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a slapper.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah. So we're gonna see the first thing I've ever done on camera in my life, and then the second because I fucked up filming and had to re-record part of it and just left it with a different shot with different facial hair. Just left it in, man. Whew. All right, let's go. Bad fade. There it is.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
The box is gonna fall.
Yeah. No, the box was there on purpose. That was on purpose.
Dude, I would have made the me way different for this person.
I don't think I would have recognized you if you showed me this.
This is old.
Oh man, man.
That's outstanding.
Yeah. So ignore the towel rack that was there when I moved in and I took it down. But I did not take it down yet because I was like, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know why, but it's too much work to fix it. So this is your inspiration to say you can just you can do whatever. You could do it. Because this is what I looked like 5 years ago when I made my first video.
I was going to chime in.
Yeah,
towel.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just want to say that is not how I remember like you at all at that time.
I'm gonna go to full screen because I don't like that. Chris,
I
what were you
gonna
gonna
chime
say?
in with that earlier though, because we were talking about like the Ant Dude and Johnny inspirations, right? And like if you go back to their first videos, you get a lot of inspiration.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, I could do this.
Yeah.
No offense to those guys, but
exactly.
I mean, you grow with your content, man.
Yeah. And Johnny said himself many times, like if I can do it, you can. And like that's true.
Fact. Post Malone started as a Minecraft YouTuber, so.
And now he's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's a Poketuber.
Yeah. So back to this, so we can get this over with real quick, because man. Hey everybody, welcome to the reverb. I'm just taking the actual camera mic input here.
Camera mic.
I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Because I can't fucking stand this video.
Yeah. Honestly.
Did you
There it is. Here's the cut. Hold on. Sorry. There, see, there it is,
Oh.
right there.
Oh no!
I fucked up part of it,
that
and
is
I
bad.
just ready. White balance, ready? You auto white balance. Gonna go like this. Where is it? Come on. There it is. Lesson 1: don't shave between recording days. That's still true. My hair is like this because I have not been able to get a haircut because Nico and I filmed a thing 2 months ago, and I have not been able to cut it since.
This makes me want you to have done a thing where the camera just shifts around your room 360 as you talk. Not like continuous, just like every few sentences there's another cut that's really uncomfortable.
God,
Chris, I'm gonna steal that idea actually. Thank you for that.
There's a gimmick that I want to do before I shave my head, which is that I want to do a bit where I do a video where it's a video about time travel in video games. And it's like me when I still have hair. I should have done this a couple of years ago, but I didn't. And then like a couple of years from now, I come back to the video and do the rest. And just like let it be as awkward as it is as I change the format of the video, so like they don't sync up at all. But yeah, so that's this. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll ahead a little bit because this is just me explaining how the format would be for the channel. There's the cut back there. Yep. There's really not much to. Yeah. How I don't know why I put this in there.
How do you?
No, I know I put this in there because it was the intro to it was the half channel trailer, and I was asking like, do I review my favorite game first? And the answer is no. Don't ever do your favorite game first.
Yeah.
Do a game you like, but one you're not afraid to tear apart, which is why I did Slide 1.
I like how you did this as if you've been doing YouTube for 10 years to this point.
Yeah. Lesson 1 of world building: make a world that already feels lived in.
God.
Yeah, dude, you gotta have lore.
There, yep. I don't know why that's there, but
Hey, I know that guy.
Yo, you're the biggest Sonic fan that I know.
question
Oh
mark.
no, that's Kevin and Nico.
How do you start reviewing games?
Oh, look
You
at.
can't rightfully start with a game that
Oh, you hear that?
Oh, nice mic
What
quality.
is that
Blue
audio?
Blue
That
Yeti.
crunch.
Blue
Wow.
Yeti.
you love. By
What?
the nature of practice, you're
I
gonna
use a
Ew.
Blue Yeti.
Th-
What
This
the
is
fuck?
this is Blue
This is
Yeti
like
before I
an
knew how to do.
untreated. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is me when I didn't
Untreated
know
audio.
I didn't have my compression chain.
Oh,
much better
Yeah.
chance of
Yeah.
getting it justice if you wait. You shouldn't start with a game you hate.
Yeah.
either. That just makes you seem like a jack.
Yeah.
You have this weird AVGN quality to your
Yeah.
Yeah,
delivery, and it's
Oh.
really fucking me up.
this
16 bits.
this was going to be my first 6 games. So it was in this order, I think: Sly 1, Mega Man, Shamu, Gravity Rush, Ratchet 1, Ratchet 2. That didn't happen. I've never reviewed Gravity Rush. Ratchet 2 took 6 months. Shamu was not third. Ratchet was third because I need to get the movie game out.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that was the new gamer meet.
Oh, we're going to that. You're not exempt.
You're not exempt.
Tree trunk man.
There's like
More.
there's a
please, God.
golden bolt
Please,
history
God.
moment I would like to come back to
Yes.
in the future.
What? Go ahead, say it now.
Oh no. This
In
is
the
this is like
future.
after this video.
Oh, okay.
That for a long time was the
Oh, it's so canned. It's so fucking canned. Oh, what the fuck? Holy
Yeah.
shit. Is there anything else from this video that you guys remember that you want me to jump to? Because I don't want to watch this anymore.
No.
Not
Just
one
do
bit.
just do the closing. Just do the closing line.
Let me
Yeah.
let me go to cohesion, just for the sake of showing the cohesion off.
Cohesion.
Yeah.
Kojima.
Where was
Which
it?
I will say, cohesion is not.
What?
The lens flare. The lens flare. There it is. That's a bit. All right. That's why.
God.
things cut during development, or even something entirely different. As somebody who
That's
actually
YouTube as
uses
fuck right
audio
there.
commentary,
Yeah, that's-
audio from movies,
Here it is again
Here's
with
the
a lens
difference.
flare.
Oh my God.
So the lens flare.
Remember that?
Oh, that was a bit that I included early on as like an Easter egg, that every video until Razor Freestyle Scooter, because I forgot, had a lens flare somewhere. There was at least one frame of lens flare in every single video. And the idea was going to be like years down the road, because I think ahead. Years down the road, I would say, if you can find the lens flare in every video and timestamp it, I will give away like this video game console. Like this would be like a 100,000 subscriber thing. So that it made everyone go back and watch all my videos was like the game plan here of like
That was the idea. And
Yeah.
then like video 10 you stopped because you forgot.
I do have.
No, it
a
wasn't 10. It
question.
was like 13 or 14. I made it like a dozen videos, thank you. And then I made the thumbnail a lens flare, actually.
Hey, there were a couple Golden Bolt videos I edited where I put in lens flares.
Yeah, because I still did it until like season 3, I think I gave up. So they're the first 3 seasons of videos. They all have one.
Did you like write down the timestamps yourself, or would you have had to?
You have to go back
Yeah.
and
You
You are
don't
the
even know
world's
where they
worst
are.
Willy Wonka.
I don't even remember
think-
where I put them.
Because I had meant to ask you that like a while ago.
You probably should have asked that like 4 years ago.
Like he said, he
Yeah.
thinks ahead.
Well, because the idea was if they timestamped it, I would just watch the timestamp. Like,
Yeah,
It's
okay,
like,
that's
Oh,
fair.
that-
But
that's
what if they
fair,
were
that's
wrong?
fair.
then I'd be
Then
like, well, you're
you wasn't
wrong.
there.
Like,
Because he's checking the timestamps that they submit to him.
yeah.
And you'll
Yeah,
be
Right. But
It's-
if you had the list,
It's funny because I think one of the very first videos of yours that I edited, I like messaged you. I'm like, hey, do you want me to put a lens flare in there?
I think I said, oh yeah, that. Sure. Let me go into our DMs and find out, because I think that's exactly what I said.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
that-
pretty
that
sure it
sounds like
is.
a straight transcript for sure.
Just play the outro while you're looking through the DMs.
Hold on.
If you want, I can scroll to
Oh,
it.
here it is. Here it is. You said to myself, the cut was so awkward, and I said to myself, lens flare, because you forgot to put footage in somewhere, but you put the lens flare in anyway.
So it's
God.
the black screen with a lens flare.
No, he put it somewhere else. He just forgot like a crucial part of the video. Which, to be fair, that's the token special.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I am.
My favorite was fucking when you did Mario Tennis and you had a fucking matchmaking screen for 3 minutes of the video straight.
Yeah, that was my work though. That's fine.
No, I know. Yeah, we already talked about what happened with Uncharted. Don't worry.
Yeah,
God.
sorry, we pre-dunked on you before you got here.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I wasn't even able to defend myself.
I want to do cohesion because I just want to show off that. I don't know when it is though.
That is such a category for a Sly Cooper game review.
You're walking around the first hub world of the game. The track
Oh, Jesus fuck.
You walking around and some
Get a
guy
white
comes
noise.
up and shits your asshole.
Sly Cooper, more like Sly fuck this game.
Sly Cooper. Oh.
I mean,
Sly Cooper.
I
So-
will say, cohesion is not inherently a bad way to like look at it if you're trying to
Well-
like review stuff, but maybe not so like heavy-handedly, you know?
Well, the idea was that I would review each of the categories that I'm reviewing and then look at how they interacted and interweave together. But like I said earlier, the problem was that I realized that I said everything I wanted to say by that point. So it was just like, yeah, it's good. That's it.
It was also like a question of like how much does cohesion matter in a game like Mega Man, which was I believe your second video.
Which is why I threw it away, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you were like, it's not gonna fit because I know you were like, I'm gonna have like 5 like categories and have them like rotate through videos depending on like if it makes sense. And then you just like were like, nah.
I was wondering why our video
Oh.
player, I don't think this shows on stream, but it just kept saying father bouncing in and out. And I was like, is it
Oh, yeah.
faster?
No.
that's just Kevin.
Yeah, my username on there is XX Painted Carpet XX.
This is
That's
back
who
when
that is.
this is back when annotations were a thing. So I didn't have a previous video, so I didn't do one.
Oh, I
Um,
missed him.
Yeah. But
Rest in peace, annotations.
theme again. That was the
Thank you
theme.
for watching.
God, what a banger! The
Yeah,
guy
good
who
theme.
made that is amazing.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
this was the full version of the original. Let me pull up the other one I want to pull up. Before we go to Ratchet, I want to do Sly. Look my own video up. Because I really like this one. I'm really happy with because this is my 3rd anniversary video. Because I just liked the idea of doing my video again, but better. Hey, look,
Oh, Jesus.
much
There
better,
he is.
much better.
Old
At the
set.
corner of my eye, I thought your like hair was dyed,
No, I just had
Yes.
more hair.
and then I realized, no
Um,
offense, that's just your forehead.
Yeah.
100,000
God.
subscribers. Kevin gets ninja hair.
So
Yeah.
I just dye my scalp.
Yeah, Blue Man
So
Group.
the reason I wanted to show this was that this video is more or less 1-to-1, the same video, but less shitty. So you can hear pretty close to what I sound like now. Not there, but like close. But I want to do cohesion. I just don't know where it is. Did I timestamp these on the video on YouTube? Because I might be able to find it then. I did not, but I can at least see a preview if I do it there. So I'm going to do that.
You should have used YouTube's scene function.
I should have back then, but I didn't.
You can
Okay.
hear.
1520. 1520. Okay.
Hey,
Hi,
Moriarty.
Hey, Moriarty. How are you? You can hear. Plays nothing. No, I played it. It might have just been quiet. I don't know. I can't. Thank you for cheering, Moriarty. I appreciate it. I'm trying to find.
Yeah.
Let me turn this up a little bit more now because it's not as fucking obnoxiously loud.
There it is, baby.
Oh yeah,
1503.
something that here's a story that might tickle some funny bones. I remember when you were doing top 10 videos of the Golden Bolt. We had like a really serious debate of like which ones were better than the other. And now you hate them all, so it doesn't even matter.
We'll play that one next, and then we'll play the other one. We'll play that one in full. We'll just play that one.
Yeah, we could just play that one. You don't need to like do the ratchet video because Nico's in that video, so it's like fine.
I just wanted to show Nico as the new gamer. Oh wait, no, the bit's there. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All I'm gonna say is that Nico, from what I know from Kevin, apparently Kevin and Nico got together to write the script. Then Nico went to the bathroom, and Kevin finished the script.
No, his parents needed him for something, so I finished the script, and then Nico had like a jam session with his friends scheduled the same day. He double booked himself.
Yep.
And so the parts that he was supposed to record ended up being 3 lines instead of like a third of the script.
Yeah, because like they were doing a collab, and I was like, damn, Nico's in here for like literally 2 lines.
Yeah, it was dumb. Yeah, okay. It was really bad, but I stuck with it.
I mean, I also like didn't know how to like really articulate things as well.
Yeah. That's a story we'll get to with Catherine.
Your favorite. You're like the one thing the one thing that you had to put in there was like the bullets are too small, so I keep getting hit.
Which, to be fair,
same problem with Doom Eternal.
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair. Yeah. So this is the reason I wanted to show this video, just because I love this dumb bit.
For me to drop the game down to a silver bolt for its presentation.
Still have the bolts.
Cohesion? What the fuck is that?
That's it. I like that. That was dumb. Top 10.
Yeah, after top 10, I would like to.
Let's watch the entirety of The Legend of Dragoon.
God.
All of Dragoon, let's go, baby.
I don't think I have that time.
No, I don't either. So this is the top 10. Oh, that's loud. That's fine. It's still 10 videos in.
This is the Golden Bolt. I am at 60 subscribers now. I'm kind of big deal now, if you know what I'm saying. So I felt you should all revel in my goodness.
Yeah, this is like pre-Fabrizio.
A top 10 video of the top 10 Golden Bolt videos. Number 10 is the Ratchet & Clank movie review and discussion. Let's be real, this isn't even a video. It's a still image for an hour. What kind of stupid idiot does that? Did you watch the whole hour? I didn't. I was in the room when we did it. I didn't even watch the whole hour. This is top 10 videos, not top 10 podcasts.
Out of 2, I'm gonna give it a 1.
That's your landlord, dude.
Oh God, that one. Yeah, that was back when everyone liked to fucking riff on my scoring system. Because Nico then followed with rating it in types of camouflage.
Is that how you landed on types of tan lotion?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
God.
9 is the Uncharted discussion video. I'm surprised this one even charted, know what I'm saying? Number 8 is the Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus review.
So
this ain't a bad video. It's just low on the list because, well, it was my first video. There's a lot I've learned since this.
It's a bad video.
There's clearly growing pains in this video, but I'm still incredibly proud to have this video as an example of where
I'm not. I mean, well, no. Actually, no. That's not true. As where I started, yes, I am.
Where I started as a reviewer, know what I'm saying? Number 7 is Shamu. This game. It's a bad game. It's a bad review. Number 6 is Mega Man 1. Mega Man is a terrible review. I mean, it's 20 minutes long. I can beat the game in 20 minutes. That's just bad. I mean, I know that's a lot to talk about with a game that has a lot of flaws, but number 5 is Mario 2 US.
That was the game that I watched you play. That was the Mega Man game.
Mega Man 1. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
USA. It has Rock Band in it.
Mario USA is clearly the best Mario. It's got USA in the title. That said, this review is a solid review. It's got some good points. It's a short boy. That's always good. I don't always have the time to watch long videos, so I like that I have shorter video here to watch. But number 4 is the Mario 1 and Lost Levels review. This is 2 Mario games. 2 is better than 1. But wait, isn't the other one Mario 2? Or isn't this game called Mario 2? What kind of bad developer doesn't follow sequential order on the video games? I mean, come on, I can do this better, and I don't even know how to count. This is Mario, this is Mario Z, and this is Mario GT.
Mario Z.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, that's how you count, dude.
And then even better, here's the line.
See, it's easy. You got just 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 about Dragon Ball.
Speaking of 3, number 3 is the Ratchet and Clank 2016 review.
Hi, I'm Nico. I'm a new gamer.
Oh, dude, that was okay.
That encapsulates so much.
So powerful.
That was right after. So I used to have a ponytail.
Yeah, this is when you first cut your hair.
And I don't know if I still. I don't think I still have it. And I think this was like right after I cut my ponytail. So I had like big gremlin vibes going on.
We have since determined that
New
Nico's no
emote.
longer a new gamer. He's a new gamer plus.
Right, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he beat Bloodborne, so.
Many times.
Oh, Jesus.
This image is like.
That's this video in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Number
like,
2 is the Ratchet and Clank 1 review. I really like this review. I feel like it covers all the bases. It's very informative. Clank's a robot, so that's really cool. This is the first review where
we quote that to this day.
I didn't put that in this video yet. Fuck.
Clank is a robot, so that's really cool.
Hold on, I gotta write that.
I'll be honest. I didn't know that's what we were quoting.
Yeah,
I
I
So
forgot.
that makes it so
I'm
much
opening
better.
I'm opening up the last part of the script to add that in. Holy shit.
When I make the
Clank's
the
a robot, so that's pretty cool.
when I make the Ratchet and Clank drip song, I will put that clip in there.
When I look at Ratchet, I'm gonna reference that, and then people are gonna not realize that it's a quote from you.
No, it's fine. Just whenever you're summarizing the game, that's how you do it. Holy shit.
Oh, man. Where I think it all really comes together. Other reviews might be shorter, but this one hits every point very well, and I feel like no stoner is left unturned. Know what I'm saying?
Moriarty, on the call, we have I still don't have a bot to update with this. We currently have Nico. He is muted, but you know Nico. We have Mykonos fan Chris.
Hey.
Trav.
Right.
Token.
Hi.
And Justin.
Ew.
And yes, you heard no
Yes.
stoner is left unturned. Let me go back. Hold on.
Unturned, know what I'm saying? I saw like no stoner is left unturned, know what I'm saying?
What?
I saw it's
dude,
good.
no
I
stoner's
give it a
left
B
unturned.
for
For
banging.
banging.
And number 1 is
Bang.
clearly the top
It's
10
fun. It's
golden
doing
hole
so much work,
videos.
by the way.
Clearly, this video is the cream of the
Yeah.
crop right here. The video is just perfect in every way.
Did you say
There's
the
just
cream of
so
the
much
cop?
Yeah. This is where Fabrizio started getting words wrong.
Man, that's pretty peated.
Also, look on the right. Those are actual view counts for those videos. So this was when yeah. Damn.
Did you pick the Ratchet video for number 1 because it had the most views?
No. Ratchet's number 2. The top 10's number 1.
Oh,
detail
right,
that
right,
goes
right.
into every single point. I mean, listen to this fantastic
subscriber
analysis
count,
right here.
61.
I mean, listen to this fantastic analysis right here. I mean,
That was hands down the best bit right there.
Yeah.
That was great.
you get the best of every video in a few minutes.
I gotta bring that
It's
back
like
at
an
some point.
espresso shot, and I like coffee, so that's good.
I did not like coffee. I did not like coffee at that point in my life.
I was gonna say, so Kevin speed ran liking coffee.
Yeah, I literally I was at work one day and I'm like, I'm gonna like coffee this week, and then the next day I did.
That was the most batshit thing I've heard you say in a while. Was when that happened. You're just like, yeah, I just came home with a lot of coffee. I was like, what? I like coffee now. Huh?
No, because like he told us before that he was like, I don't really like coffee, and then he made this video and he goes, I like coffee. So
I like coffee, so that's pretty good.
And I was like, wait, you don't like coffee? And he was like, no, that's why it's funny. And I was like, oh, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
because Fabrizio likes coffee.
Yeah, but then, like, I think this was like maybe 2-3 years ago that you were just like, literally were in the group. We were.
This was
on
last
Voice
year.
one
Yeah,
day,
it was last year.
Like,
Or 2019. 2019. Yeah.
2019. Right. So you.
Same thing.
Oh, goodbye, Nico.
I think they need to
I called it
Sorry.
Beeg Water, and now I call it Beeg Coffee.
Yeah. All of that.
Does anybody want some coffee?
And then this is the best part of any Fabrizio video.
So I say for the top 10 Golden Ball videos, slap that like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. I'm on Tumblr at dogs are my favorite 355555. Pin me on Pinterest, sell me on eBay, and
Real URL.
Sell me on eBay.
Sell me on eBay.
That's
My-
when your channel peaked.
No. 12 Switch. Which Token, I know you had one.
Yeah. Oh, yep. 12 switch.
Token, I know you had one, but I have to do 12 switch first.
Yeah, that's fine. This is around the era.
I'm still the number 4 when you search 1-2 switch review without the dash.
God.
As let's say the target
Thank you,
audience for
Moriarty.
that game might do.
I'm not anywhere near the top. No, I'm like top 10. I think if you go through normal. Pull that up. 12 switch review. This is like this was
back at it again here on the Bronzers. It's your boy Fabrizio back at it again here on the Bronzers, the show where I review games in regards to what type of tan lotion I think they'd be. I'm here to review 12 Switch. They call it that because it's a 12 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's a multiplayer game, sort of like Wii Sports or Kinect Sports or PlayStation Sports, where you play a bunch of different mini games with motion controls. Not much happens on the TV screen, though, as you're supposed to look at one another rather than the TV and feel the game work via the Switch's high-def rumble. I really liked the narrative. It kept me engrossed the entire time. Watching Fat Cowman learn and grow and develop as a character was really
I know what's
really,
next. Oh, God.
Heartwarming. I didn't like the bank rob thought,
Not
though.
this one.
She gave me some really confusing signals. Really learning the characters as you went through the game was amazing. I really liked Joel, the development from Heartless.
Yeah. I think this is one of the first videos of yours that I watched.
Oh man, you started high.
We really are the 12 Switch of us.
I gotta let this one go again. Holy shit.
Joel, the development from heartless, jaded survivor into a caring, protective father figure was really well executed. I liked it a lot. I give it a B for banging. Most important.
I just want
that fucking text roll.
I just want to ask something. Is this when you did not like Last of Us?
I was gonna say, was that before you like really played it?
No, I had played it at that point. I played it before my channel. I played it in 2014.
Yeah,
okay.
I just wasn't a huge fan of the first one until
like
until the re-video, the one that Token recorded and edited all of the gameplay for it because it was faster than him downloading all of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think that's most of the rest of the jokes. I don't think there's anything else.
Importantly, though, there are some great mini games. Actually, there's
yes, there is.
Halfway through the video.
There's Sexually Pleasure a Cow. There's guns but slow. There's baseball. There's Zelda.
Just all the bullshit you could throw into one video.
Yeah, it's literally try to make the worst video.
Harry Potter. There's Hairy Face. There's guitar.
I wish my dad taught me to shave, but he left.
Put Mark Cerny in there.
Yeah, dude. The master of disguise.
There's one left that like always fucking gets me.
There's guitars, there's flag wave, there's answer a phone, there's answer a baby.
That.
Why does that baby have no eyes?
Its eyes are closed.
Death Stranding.
Also Death Stranding.
Oh yeah, true.
There's Just Dance, there's Sword Fight. That one's pretty good actually. I like that one a lot. There's Sword Catch. I like that one too. They're kind of similar, but I like the gameplay that they're going on with. There's Japanese baseball. There's is that Harambe? That's Harambe. I don't like that. That's too soon. I don't like that. That's offensive. None of the games are really a one-player thing.
He was dead by that point. This was after he died.
It was a year after he died.
Which is why I said too soon. Because it was like really far after.
Thing though, so it's not going to be really a great fit for you if you don't got no friends. The game says that it compensates 20 people. I don't know how you'd fit that many people in a small room though, so I don't recommend you do more than like 12. I don't know, it's your house, you can do what you want, but if Steve spills some coffee on the floor, you're going to get mad, and I like coffee, so that's not good. I like this one a lot. I'm going to give this one a Gold Bond Ultimate 2% Eczema Relief because it's actually really surprisingly good. It's just be better with friends.
The lotion would be better with friends.
Smooth.
Make sure you subscribe. You at me on Twitter at Dogs Are My Favorite. I'm on LinkedIn. It's been pretty bad.
Why is it that color?
Use a job, so hit me up. You can add me on Xbox Live on PlaySlayer68. I've got Hotmail now, so that's pretty good.
I've got Hotmail now, so that's pretty good.
We have the Hotmail bit.
The best was I had that an actual bottle of that lotion, and for TMG when you came to like stream, you were like, why do you have this?
Why do you have Gold Bond 2% Ultimate Eczema Relief? and you didn't respond with "It's pretty good, but it'd be better with friends."
Yeah, I didn't. That was a missed opportunity.
I do.
And I'm at.
Do you have PlaySlayer 68 on Xbox
I
Live?
think I do. I think I took that one.
Yeah.
And then there's also I'm at PO Box 5.
I'm at PO Box 5, so send me some sandwiches. No provolone. I don't like no provolone.
What is that?
Send me provolone, I'll find you. Hey.
The,
Oh, wait.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just making a video. I'm just using your channel. You don't gotta be so.
Yeah.
Peak. I'm
It's
never
the
gonna
best
top that.
Video. It's the best video.
PowerPoint,
Clank's a robot.
the
That's pretty cool.
PowerPoint animations are just so funny.
I took the most, I took every fucking shitty animation that Vegas had. Like I just every single one. Oh,
Babby's
Send me
first
some
text said it.
sandwiches.
no provolone. If you send me provolone, I'll find you.
Find you.
Token, what was yours?
Yeah, what was yours?
Yeah. This is one of my favorite like Golden Bolt stories that involves like Kevin in an indirect way. Because it was right around the time that you were like trying to get monetized, I think. You needed like with a watch time.
I needed to stay monetized, I think.
Yes, that's what it was, when they changed everything. So
yeah.
I had went back and I'd watched all of your videos. And I wound up watching your Sonic 3 review.
Oh. Oh yes.
And I was driving at the time.
Let me find that bit.
Oh, that's a good story.
This
Hey, Mini-Me. Welcome.
Hey.
I can post it, right?
Is he here?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Do you have the timestamp?
Yeah. Oh, I have the. Oh, hi, Sean. I have the video.
Oh, hey, Sean. Welcome.
I
Sean's
don't
in
have
voice
the
now.
timestamp.
Did we say hey Sean yet? Hey Sean.
Hey, Sean.
But the intro is also
Sean.
a classic.
Sean.
Oh, did you guys know Sean is here?
Yeah,
Hi,
I
Sean.
just said hi, Sean.
Oh, is that Wolf KO Sean?
Of the Rocket Dick meme?
God.
God.
From Know Your Meme?
What's the intro on this one? I forget.
Oh
It's
my
the
God.
hustle hat.
I
Oh,
have a
there's the
story
hat.
about
Just
that.
the hat.
I have a story-
That's
I
right.
have a story about that
That's
hat.
right. This was
just 1 second, Nico.
yeah.
Holy
So I was
shit.
fucking driving because I was like, you know what? Like you and I were new friends at the time, so I was like, yeah, I'll just help this guy out.
Fucking whatever.
I was driving, and at some point in the video, you just like jump scare with the Sonic drowning music, and I was like in the middle of traffic. I almost fucking smashed my car, almost swerved into oncoming traffic.
I almost killed
Scared
my
the
friend
shit out of
with
me.
Sonic. So this was
can't release Sonic 3 anymore.
This was when I was doing skits as a response to the one Reddit comment from SonicFan07 that said, "Stop copying JonTron." Let me go back to Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 actually. Hold on.
Oh right.
Yeah,
So,
that
just real
Chris, I
quick,
thought you
that-
cut when I said, "Okay, JonTron."
The
I vaguely remembered it, but I forgot how deep that one went.
Yeah.
So the hustle hat.
Yeah.
And Kevin, please feel free to add any details to this that I might be missing. But basically, our friend group from our hometown, we have a Secret Santa every year, and my dad participates in it. My dad.
He's the only person's dad that does.
Yeah, because my
He's the
dad
only
is
he's the only dad that's there for his son in our friend
the
group.
only. Yeah, he's the only one. And because my dad's more of a memer than I am, honestly. Like he's just like
Your
now
dad
he
is a walking meme.
Yeah. But so like we like went to Spencer's Gifts and like my dad was like, I don't know, like what kind of hat my dad doesn't have a Brooklyn accent, but like he was like, he's like, I don't know, like what hat, like what should I get Kevin? He's like, what would be funny? And I saw the hat and I was like, we need to get him this hat. And then next year we need to get him a loyalty hat, and then the year after a respect hat.
Which didn't happen. You got me a champ hat. It was a Muhammad Ali champ hat.
Yeah, it never happened. Yeah, we got because that was after like the champ is here thing was a thing.
Yeah.
But so like some other highlights of gifts from I think that year included oh, am I allowed? Oh, okay, yeah. I someone got me the Bill Clinton like biography, and they like fake signed it as Bill Clinton, and they gave me a bag of condoms with that they put mayonnaise in to like make it look like they were used. And I think I got someone like anal beads. What?
I remember that. I remember. It's a nice hat. A nice hat. Someone got me a shirt. I got anal beads.
Yeah.
Token, is this the timestamp?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
the 7-minute mark.
Okay.
My dad gave someone a fake crack pipe one year, so that was pretty funny. It was our friend's like youngest brother. The kid had to be like 10 at the time.
Got him a crack pipe. So I'm turning the sound down for this one because this is the bit that this is one of the bits this was a running bit for all 3 Sonics that Token is referring to.
Reckless during the boss fights for some reason, so the sooner they're done, the better. Plus, if I have a buddy around, I can plug in a second controller and my friend can control Tails and destroy everything. Especially the slicers. F the slicers.
Wait a minute.
Of all the new things
Is this
in
the right?
game,
No, this is Sonic. This is Sonic 2.
That's a Sonic 2.
Yeah, I thought you had it in Sonic 2. Well, the reason.
No, Sonic 3.
He criticized the slicers, Johnny ripoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, but the intro is the Johnny ripoff.
Where's the coffee?
It's been a while. I wonder what the internet thinks about my Sonic 1 review.
Nice hat.
I don't know why it.
Wait.
It's been like 3 months since I really made another video. Maybe I am copying JonTron. What do you think, Goldberg?
Oh yeah. Let me go back. Thank you, Moriarty. I switched because I didn't want to hold just the image. We'll go back and play it again. Thank you. Oops. That's it. That's all you get. You heathen.
What do you think?
I want that as my wall.
It was that was a good video. So 7 minutes into Sonic 3.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what the intro is for this one. Hold on.
I actually did
What's
it.
the deal with the hat?
The hat was just a bit. It was just that I wore a stupid hustle hat and went fast.
Yeah, wait. I was gonna say, Chad, we just told you what the hat was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The requirement was that Nico got me a hustle hat, but I had to wear it, and then also that our friend Soul got me a Sonic Japanese shirt, and I had to wear that in a video as well. So I wore both at the same time. Two birds, one stone.
This frame you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also we find the globe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
I can play.
This is when I never got the Chaos Emeralds in 1 or 2.
What do you mean there are 14 emeralds now?
That's a little Sonic joke for you.
What's hypersonic?
Oh,
son of a bitch.
Obama chuckled.
One of those.
The Chaos
That was it.
Emeralds.
And the thing is, in early 2018, I was like, oh yeah, this video slaps.
Yeah, things have changed.
I was definitely getting into it. I was like, oh yeah, this is a good playlist.
So then this is the one that almost killed our friend Token Geek.
Each one has a unique mid-air attack to replace the insta-shield and a passive ability. For example, with the water shield, you can bounce on the ground to try and reach areas that were previously too high up for Sonic, and he can also breathe underwater forever, so you don't have to worry about the...
Oh, that's...
I think I had headphones in.
trying to see why.
I think I had headphones in.
God.
Well, driving.
You can't have headphones.
Yeah,
That's illegal.
Yeah. No, it's not illegal here. Not here. It
State
isn't.
is fine.
Oh well, someone should tell.
Maybe there's a reason it's illegal everywhere else, though.
What was it was Tetris I wore the other shirt in.
Yes, it was.
Is that still image of Sonic? Is that when you Superman?
Yeah.
This is also the Hydrocity.
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah, because everyone does Hydro City or Hydrocity, and I was like, what if it was Hydrocity?
That hurt.
I got to bring that back at some point. This is the shirt.
What would you if I told you that there
Dude,
Tetris
they'd be
2.
pretty pedantic if they
Pedantic. There it is. The
good
globe
shirt.
shirt. The globe shirt.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, so this was
Nice
also part of our
video
Secret
user.
Santa.
Yeah, this was another Secret Santa that Nico found this in California and said, I have to wear this in a video. And I was like, well, what if I did it about Tetris for some fucking reason? Like that was the video I chose. I was like, I can't think of anything else. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I still have the shirt.
Because all the colors are the countries are colorful, the blocks are colorful. You know how it goes.
Man, if only this video had popped off and then you had to wear this more often because people knew you
this
for
was
it.
your brand.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for fucking Donkey.
Hey guys, I'm gonna make a Donkey Kong trash video too.
Yeah,
No, Donkey, get out of here, Donkey.
You're 5 years old? That's pretty cool.
There's so many like.
Whoa!
Wait,
Oh no. There's so many times where like you'll put out a video and it's just like the day after or like the day before. There's like another creator that puts out a video.
if Moriarty.
That's Chris. Yeah. If anyone does a good voice, it's Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If anyone
no one
ever
else
does a good
speaks.
impression, it's Chris.
Actually, this is just Chris talking to himself in like so many
Chris
different
just
voices.
does really good impressions, and it's kind of scary. I'll be honest.
That's why I'm so quiet during this.
Yeah, he does them on command too. Chris, that big head.
No.
That's funny.
God. But yeah, no, it's been a running thing that it just happens to me every now and then. It hasn't happened super often lately, except for kind of with Ratchet 2. But
when this Ratchet video was scheduled for like last week or so, someone with a lot of clout did make a Ratchet video.
Yeah,
right before it. We were like, God damn it!
Completionist made his Ratchet 2 video. I think Gaming Brit made his at the start of the year.
Yeah, dude, redacted Brit.
But
what?
When my first video, the same day that I made my Sly 1 video, I think Completionist made his. It was like the first PlayStation video he'd done in so long. And I'm like, oh, great, cool.
Mario Party mini games with Peanut Butter Gamer.
Yeah, PBG's first video back in like 7 months, and he makes a Mario Party mini games one the same hour that we do. We're fucking cursed. We're fucking cursed. We had Donkey with Tetris. We had Donkey with another one.
Donkey again.
The Donkey did at least twice or 3 times. Completionist has done it a few times just by sheer coincidence.
I can't wait for JonTron to do his.
Oh yes.
One.
No, Caddy and Scott the Woz, right when PlayStation All Stars popped off, they made their PlayStation All Stars video that just destroyed mine instantly.
This is enough of an occurrence that we just factor it in. It's like, well, I'm going to make this video, but I got to keep in mind that someone's going
to do it first.
So you just have to do it faster.
No, it doesn't.
Angrier.
Then they do it faster.
It's true.
I know, but then like you just don't do it again for another year.
God.
Well,
it's okay, Sean. It'll happen to you with 007 Racing.
True. We don't fucking talk about that.
No, but you guys often like time your stuff for very like specific events, and it's like I personally think that has something to do with it.
So no, sometimes it's that, but I haven't done that in a while anymore.
Yeah, and Tetris was one of those where it's like what are the
who the fuck's gonna talk about Tetris 2? And then Donkey does like a day later. No, it wasn't even a day. It was enough time later that we were like, wait, could he? No.
Who leaked?
Even uploaded his Guy game video the same day that Scott the Woz did.
Yeah, Mini. Yes, the thing is, Mini, you'd be perfect for 007 Racing.
You don't want to do it though.
You should.
Oh man.
Okay, real quick. It's called 007 Racing. Half the title was a fucking lie. There's no racing.
There's barely any 007.
What is it?
You're in a car and you shoot or get shot at and things hit you. The end.
It's 007 Twisted Metal.
It's not even Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal at least has like physics. Meanwhile, you like just drop into a world and it's like, oh hey, I already have a fucking car on my ass. I don't know why, and you're just like 69ing somehow. It's weird, and I don't like it.
And Twisted Metal,
save it for memory. You need this content.
if Twisted Metal, if memory serves correct, also like, don't you combat other cars
in Twisted Metal?
In Twisted Metal,
yeah.
You do very little of that in 007 Racing.
Yeah, 007 is just like stay alive.
You're mostly shooting other people, like actual just people. So you got like these small hurt boxes to work with.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
weird.
So I can't think of any other videos that we'd want to do.
Catherine, really?
Oh yes, Catherine. Yes, Catherine.
That video is just way too good to not.
But yeah, no, Mini, spot on. Absolutely, spot on. That's just how it is.
Yep. There's already this mysterious like puppet master algorithm working at all times that could just completely fuck on you if it feels like.
Oh yeah, we teased it in the previous video.
God, at the corner of my eye, I thought you were Tom Scott.
I'm here in Oblivion.
I'm here in Oblivion.
Is Oblivion for
yes, and James pointed out the legendary. His drug dealer's girlfriend loves the Catherine video, not this one, the other one.
This is not the Catherine video that his drug dealer's girlfriend loves.
You have to show clips from the other one too.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna show the intro because it's bad. God, sorry, that's my phone. It's really the old phone bit. Unprofessional. Yeah, let me just take that real quick.
I wonder who it could be. Oh, the person I'm going to collaborate with.
No, no sheep, Justin. No, Justin, we're not doing sheep.
Why is
Fine,
it?
we're
It's.
doing it
I
at
like
your
how
house.
it's. Is that so loud that you can hear it, or is that just?
No, I did it separately.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like, it sounds authentic.
There it
Hey,
is.
there I am.
We both had much more hair.
We did. I
Yeah.
have none of it now.
Much more hair, and you covered much less of the frame.
Calico goes, "What if he picked up the phone and it was Joel from The Last of Us?"
That would be a way better video. I'm not gonna lie.
Just
We
fucking.
really are the sheep of us, Ellie.
Chris, I've got
the guitar.
Chris, I've got an idea. Hello.
Okay. Hey, Golden Bolt. How's it going?
Who?
Golden Bolt.
No.
5 years old today, huh?
What the fuck?
Just wanted to give you a special call and say,
I
hope you last longer than my daughter did.
I don't like that sentence.
Wow.
I don't like any of this.
I love it.
But if you're going to go, I hope you die in my arms.
Wait,
That's romantic.
My favorite is that we,
Give me a
whenever we
kiss.
do. Thank you, Even. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. My.
all right. Scene where Joel Last of Us is touting Fabrizio's run for president.
Okay, we could do that. All right.
Got Bernie Sanders as your running mate, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much about Bernie, but he told me I was going to be his running mate, and I was running on the platform that everyone needs more tan lotion.
Hey, so Fabrizio, I got a question for you. My skin just fucking chafes every time I walk out. Do you know any tan lotion that'd be good for me?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Baby Bell cheese. Those little cheesies, the little circles. So you unpeel a circle and you just rub that all over yourself, and then feed yourself to rats. It does a wonder as they're licking your skin. They really just absolutely the tongue just make it's better than anything else in life.
The tongue.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. Could you come rub it on my back?
Hi guys, sorry I am late. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss?
Mr. Sanders.
Hello, it is me, Bernie Sanders.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. Could you rub some cheese wheels on my back? I already forget what that man said.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
I named my daughter Ellie because she was the last of us.
But I'm sorry to say, this is the last of the cheese wheels I've got for you, Mr. Last of Us.
They were supposed to be a snack for later, but I ate them all.
I will do anything for Joel Last of Us. It is my favorite game of all time.
I ate 1% of the cheese.
Every American will receive a physical steelbook copy of The Last of Us so that they can experience life through Joel's eyes.
Thanks, Mr. Biden.
That game is third person.
Biden.
Oh, look at Justin.
Anyway, look at me. Why am I there?
Why not?
Why are you guys off center and like really low in the screen?
So I framed it, but I couldn't see the camera after we framed it, and I think it tilted up. And also, we sat in the wrong spot.
Oh, that's true. I don't think I was there to help as.
No, you weren't. You were out of town that weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved if it slowly drifted up throughout the shot.
Steven Spielberg is rolling in his grave right now.
But it was just the fact that we had hair. Was that what I wanted to show?
We had hair.
I'd like to open with an exposition.
Oops. There we go.
Steven Spielberg's dead?
Yeah.
Physically.
I got the shirt in medium. Yes. They gave me, I think, an XL. So it's very large. But yeah, this whole intro is just.
Back in 2016, in just my 9th proper video, my good friend Justin introduced me to Catherine,
We're not friends.
a 2011 Atlas game that truly cannot be described in a single sentence. Despite the many glaring issues we had with the game from a critical lens, we both came out of the experience loving Catherine for its ability to make you question your own beliefs, your own morals, and for how it challenged you in ways that no other game had before or since. So when an enhanced remaster by the name of Catherine Fullbody was announced, we knew that we had to fall back into this nightmare world once again. Unfortunately, Justin clearly couldn't make it this time, but join me here today on this Valentine's Day and on, I swear to God, the 69th episode of The Golden Bolt, as we elucidate just how this love story fortifies the game's blocks of strength while tearing away its age and its weakness. I'm confident that if you make it through this analysis, you will want to play the game to experience all of it for yourself, including the many, many spoilers that we'll be avoiding today. So, without further ado, let's outline not only why this potentially might be Atlas's strongest narrative, but how Catherine Fullbody remade a flawed cult classic into a must-play experience.
100% shit. Only Moriarty's gonna get that one, but that's fine.
My name is Earl poster on the ceiling.
So we did film a bit that I didn't include in the video, which was like a close zoom on my eyes, like Vincent's eyes in the beginning of the game, because this part here is like a 1-to-1 of part of the game. So we filmed the shot of like Vincent's eyes being all fucking weird, like zoom shot. But I needed lotion because my eyes were very like I have like eye dandruff sometimes, and it looked terrible. So I didn't put it there because it looked awful.
Yeah, dude, eye dandruff, medical condition.
Yeah.
Did I just dream myself making a video? Oh, God. I need to get out more.
I forgot the music.
There he is.
There I am.
Still had more hair than we did now.
Exactly.
Life comes at you fast, boys.
Yeah. Also,
wait, the money shot.
So this was a fucking pain in the dick to edit.
I just want to throw out a little bit of trivia. I normally always have a beard. In this video, I was not allowed to have a beard because of the job I was working.
That's right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
So
he was working for a barber shop.
So this blacked out TV screen is actually we didn't have like a way to like chroma this. So we took a piece of blue construction paper and chromed the blue construction paper after we taped it onto this CRT to try and make it close to the actual Catherine video. Fucking awful to edit. My laptop could not handle this whatsoever. So I just gave up at a certain point because this video came out at like 11:20 on Valentine's Day. Like PM. It was like right under the fucking wire.
When the night sky fills
Money shot, baby.
There it is, baby.
Why am I drooling now?
Oh.
I'll look at you.
Guys, I gotta go change my pants.
It's like you threw 2 ham steaks into a fucking piece of aluminum foil and then rubbed pubes on them.
Oh yeah, dude. I was wrapped like a fucking sausage in that jacket.
Sausage.
Because it was way too big for Kevin, but
It was way too small.
Yeah, well, dude, it's kind of tough when you have when your jacket size is 46 short.
Tree trunk.
Tree trunk, man. Here we go.
Hold on. I want to pull up the comparison shot here because we've never done a comparison shot between the two.
Please let someone join the stream right now and just have this be what they see.
No, that's
so
good.
Comparison shot here. Oop. This was the gimmick we were going for.
Yeah. I would argue we made it sexier.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, like I would actually like cheat on my wife for this picture.
Whoa!
And we had to Nico read this more or less line for line.
Hold on. Also, James just said Leisure Suit Larry type beat, and I'm like, I'm rolling on that shit.
Oh.
Welcome to the Golden Playhouse. No relation.
No relation,
baby.
That's the wig just at a certain point was like falling apart.
Oh, yeah. The best was in the bloopers. Like you like showed a shot of me after I took the wig off, and like my hair is, I have like really curly hair, and so my hair was just like fucking mess after I took that shit off. It was really funny.
Oh,
DD pickle ass wig.
Moriarty wants to know if you still wear this.
This is default, Nico.
Oh yeah. There are certain actions that I need it for. So
actions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the bit.
The Midnight Venus.
Cheap.
Nico. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I've never even played this game.
He now has.
Golden Bolt is slowly ruining my career.
Yep.
They told me that they would buy me food if I did this, so here we are.
Which they did.
Let's get on with it.
Are there clothes in the dryer?
So, tonight's intake
There is actually.
Yeah, I think there are.
Yeah, there are.
One one where Kevin's livelihood relies on a mystical
I like that
algorithm.
little flake.
Will this dumb intro succeed? That's up to you, viewers. Hand motion to
Yeah, see, look.
Can I have my burger now? No, finish your line. Fine.
So dramatic.
Now, without further ado,
yeah, I'm a good
on with
actor.
the show.
He fought for that flourish for so long. He fought for it so
Yeah,
long.
we did like fucking 40 takes of him trying to throw that fucking paper. It was awful.
It didn't want to cooperate.
He wanted that so bad because he was watching magician videos before that.
You know what? That makes sense.
I still am.
This is the vibe
that
I
makes
want.
sense.
I still am.
I want to throw it like a magician.
Okay. Also, just keep in mind, this is the third. I think this is the third time we recorded that.
This part was the second, I think, because we didn't need to film this. We need to film
Yeah,
because what we did was we actually had 3 separate cameras, which were all phones because we're professionals. So we had my phone as the hard cam, so like that was always in the shot, filming straight ahead. We had Nico's phone filming from the right, and then Justin's phone filming from the left for that the shot where he turns. And we had to film in the second bit at the very end. We'll show you what happens, but we needed the camera to be 100% stable because I was cross dissolving between 2 separate videos at a certain point in like the frame, and I needed them to be identical. And we're almost done finishing the outro part of this video, which took like half an hour, and Justin accidentally bumped the camera just a tiny smidge, and it was enough that we had to start all over because
Jesus.
I did not think that was the thing that Justin did that you were going to reference.
No, Justin farting was fine.
Yeah.
That was the only person that inconvenienced was you.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so by the end, I'm just going to jump to the end because I don't think there's anything about the video itself that's like super watch partyable.
I will say it is my favorite of your videos, mainly because I don't think I would have had the desire to play the game if I had not watched this.
Yeah, I think the analysis is really like that. Like, I think my favorite of the analyses that I've done. Other M, I think, is probably my current favorite. If I have to pick a favorite of my own videos, just because it took this narrative weaving with Dragoon's like long form analysis and put them in one.
That video just fucking slaps. Yeah, and real quick, I know we've told the story multiple times, but we were writing the script together, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up the next day. And Kevin was just like, "Hey, I finished Catherine," and he came up with this, which just ended up being a fucking banger.
Yeah, because what we did for this video was Justin was down in Philly for a meeting, and so I went down to Philly to pick him up, and we were gonna film at Nico's apartment in Philly. So I drove down from my house, which is between. Justin lives in New York. I live between the two, effectively New York and Philly. So
I worked in New York at the time, and I lived in Philly, so
yeah,
that was a good split.
So I drove down to Philly so we could get the script done together. Then the plan was that we would record the live stuff and do it at Nico's basement. I forgot there's a part of my charger for my little light right here that I didn't know fell off because I didn't know it could fall off. So we didn't have that, so we didn't have the light that we needed to like illuminate Nico's dark ass basement. So
pretty dark.
I'm just gonna throw this out right now. I'm just gonna throw this out right now. James, fuck off.
God. I think that answers your question. I think technically. Yeah. So we ran into that issue, and so I was like, we're gonna have to do it again because I just didn't like how the video came out, and then I realized that we had the issue with the split frame yet again. And it was like learning a lesson with it because I hadn't really done any large scale filming at that point. So I was like, yeah, we got to do it again. And Nico was like, no, I think it was good. And I was like, just trust me, just roll with me. We can't do it that way. So I drove with Justin the following day back to my house where we were going to do Justin's lines. Thank you for the bits. And we recorded Justin's lines, which were like, I think maybe like three or 4 minutes of lines by the end. It took us like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It took 4 hours and like 3 meals.
No. I'm talking about for the voiceover.
The voiceover.
Gotcha.
Because So when we filmed the first Catherine video, I didn't know my own delivery style yet, so I didn't know how to make Justin's what I wanted. So I just like whatever he did, we just roll with it. And I would maybe like give him some direction, but it was mostly like the couple takes he had, I roll with those. For this one, I was like, this script needs to have that delivery that I want because I know this video is going to be a banger if we get it right. Mm-hmm. So there was one line. I wish I had not deleted this.
Yeah, we deleted it. And it was just, I still regret it to this day.
There's a line where Justin's supposed to say, quote, I guess he doesn't like the chocolate starfish. I'm not going to reference what that is. You can watch the video. But
are you sure you deleted that?
Jesus Christ!
No, that line is in there. That line's in the video. But what happened was, Justin, if you want to reenact this, I gave Justin his line. Justin read his line, rather.
My line was like, I guess he doesn't like chocolate starfish.
And then so I said after that, okay, give me some more emphasis on that.
And then I replied with, I guess he didn't like chocolate starfish.
Exactly the same. So then I said, okay, now do what I said.
And then I started doing it, and then I thought about it for a second. I was like, wait, what the fuck did you just say?
Like midway through the line, he realized that I it's fucking perfect. It was
slam dunk. That was a slam dunk.
And
right
and I undid the record because I was like, let's just start the line over. And I didn't think about how funny that was. That it was literally the exact same delivery. Like he didn't change a fucking thing. And so like I was like I learned a lot about audio directing that day because I figured out how to like get the performance that I wanted out of him with like the because it's one of those things where like I was hearing things like mouth clicks and like tongue noises that Justin didn't think happened. And I was like, nope, we got to start over. And he's like, what? Really? No, I didn't hear anything. I'm like, nope, trust me. And I played it back and you hear it. It's one of those that you just, at a certain point, you know. And
oh yeah, dude, no. Any video like turns into an ASMR real quick if you're not watching for it.
Yeah, like if you're not careful. Yeah.
And I will say this video is probably in like a lot of things for you because you kind of found out that you like voice direction kind of thing like that.
Yeah, like I definitely learned a lot on how to manage that, which was cool.
Yeah, because it wasn't just like another YouTuber. It was just some guy that had no idea what the fuck he was doing, and you're just like, well, we got to get the shit done, so just work with me. Oh,
there we go.
Yeah. He still doesn't pay me.
So here's the outro.
You got rid of whiskey. Wine jokes. What do I pay you for? You don't. We said no wine jokes. Couldn't you just leave? Your experience.
That's right. We didn't have a joke because so like Justin said, I wrote this entire script like whatever we had started to write, we had, and then I wrote the rest after Justin fell asleep. And so like I was up till like 4 a.m. and then Justin's reading it as we're driving back, and he's like, "Oh, this is fucking perfect." Like it just landed.
Yeah, because you were like, read this, and if there's anything you want to add, let me know. We can throw it in the script. And then I think there were like a couple of small things.
Yeah.
That I changed around, but I just kept reading. I'm just like, no, this is fucking a slapper.
It's like right there.
This is it, Chief.
And so the one thing we did make sure not to do until the very end was the wine joke because it's Catherine full bodied like a glass of wine, and we didn't want to do the joke until the very, very end. Hey, thank you AEW for hanging out, and thank you for the kind words, man. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. But so the wine joke we saved for the very, very end, and then this was one take. I think this was one. I don't think we did this.
No,
we
did it. We did like 3 takes.
Did we do 3? Okay.
Because we kept popping each other. Because
that's right.
Really
that's right.
Funny.
That's right.
And basically, how we did it was, you were behind me, coaching me on all the lines, and I was sitting at your setup at the time.
Yeah.
And for this one, I wheeled the chair away from the microphone and sat to the side, and we kind of like had a conversation, just talking off.
Yeah.
And it just worked perfectly.
It just landed. But that's this bit, and then we'll let the outro play as well.
Experiences will be much different from ours and from anybody else's, so you simply have to play it to know how it's going to change.
I apologize to Twitch for what I just said there.
I was just say simply. Can you say that?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Change you.
You can
I
say
guess
simple
that
and
you
clean,
can almost say
but that's
that
as far as
thanks
it
to
goes.
Full Body, Catherine has aged like a fine wine.
Really? We made it the entire time without a wine joke. We said no wine jokes. Couldn't you just leave well enough alone?
No. They serve wine at the bar now.
Care.
But
We
they
said no wine jokes.
They serve it in the game. They got rid of
no
whiskey.
wine jokes. What do I pay you
You
for?
don't pay me.
Still hasn't paid.
You don't pay me.
They
I'll be
paid me,
totally
though.
honest.
I think the worst.
I didn't know full body was a wine joke so I didn't get that when I first watched it.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair.
I think the worst part about that is it literally sounded like just going into a voice chat with all of you.
Yeah, that's just what we sound like when we talk at
It
this
was
point.
very genuine.
Yeah.
Like
We do yell
That's
a lot.
kosher for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't even plan that. You just kind of like took it from just a normal conversation. It was like, yeah, just throw it in there.
I think
Why
we
not?
had like a general idea. I don't think we had an actual script for that part.
We're good actors.
We did not have a script for that part.
Yeah.
We did have the one thing we wanted to hit was you don't pay me.
Yeah. And we just kind of like fucking went.
Yeah.
Okay, so then this is the outro, which this part is the part that was the most work to actually put together. From editing and also from filming.
So,
God.
you've made it to the end. How do you feel? I've been waiting.
I can't help but pop every time I see Nico in that
It's
fucking
so good.
costume.
You're simply amazing.
The money
Laundry,
shot, baby.
The laundry's still in the dryer.
Here it is. Hold on. This line we changed at the last fucking minute. This one so at the end of Catherine, this hostess says because her name is Trisha. At the end, she just goes, "My real name is Ishtar," because Ishtar is like the Babylonian god of love, like for real, actually. And so originally, it was just gonna be, "My name's not Nico, it's Nico," and we changed it.
So when they approached, so my name is Nico with 2 C's. It's Nicco. And when they approached me with this bit, I think in the past, like, it's the time that I think I laughed the hardest in the past, like 3 to 5 years.
So the delivery on this took a couple tries, because holy shit.
Myself.
Oh, yeah.
Notice the hand. Notice the way
he's
we're
holding it like a cigarette. And the reason that this is because our buddy Soul eats hamburgers like this. He like one finger underneath and one over, and he just smokes it.
Yeah, people have given him a lot of shit for that, and it's all deserved.
He's got like fucking like centipede length fingers.
Oh,
so like he can like manage it.
No, his fingers are at least double the length of mine.
Yeah,
it's terrifying.
So Nico had to do this bit like 50 fucking times. And we kept popping each other.
It's a McDonald's quarter pounder, double quarter pounder.
Double
I think.
quarter pounder with cheese.
Because I think you specifically did. You want a double quarter pounder?
Yes.
Yeah. Because that's like the only like I don't like burgers with I think vegetables like drive down the value of a burger. So I just like wanted a plain ass burger, and the cheeseburgers from McDonald's are severely lacking.
But you chose a double.
We specifically a double, yeah.
Yeah, well, because
this was his actual payment for this. Yes, Moriarty.
Okay, so for clarification on this payment for this video, we bought him dinner in Philly to film the bit.
Then twice.
We couldn't use the Philly one.
Yeah.
So then we went to Checker because I wanted to take him to Checker because no one had ever eaten there before. And then everyone was like, "Yeah, I'm not really feeling this." So then Nico went out and got another cheeseburger from McDonald's, and that's the one we used for the shot.
It's true.
But I still had my chili dog from Checkers.
Yes.
Again, this was also like the third meal that like all these takes were like over.
Nobody's ever. I eat Checkers all the time. No.
Yeah. Well, so the only Checkers near us closed down like 10 years ago, for reference.
And there's one like not that far.
There's one Checkers left by me, and Checkers is pretty fucking good.
I fucking love Checkers.
I give it a B for banging.
So that's why he's holding the burger like this, was just to pop ours, like no one else.
This is literally a specifically us thing, yeah.
And that's where the infamous line "My fingies hurt" comes from.
So the name Nico was just an alias. My true name is Seanock.
Sonic fan character ass fucking shit.
Seanock.
Yeah. But then the best was you guys came up with Cinco like the day after.
Yeah, we didn't think about Cinco. We were like, fuck.
We could have done Cinco.
Yeah. That was still but for Seanock was the hardest that I have laughed in the past 5 years.
Oh, holy shit.
So good.
That was when I was like, okay, I'm all in on this.
Yeah, because Nico wasn't in on this bit for a while. He was like, I don't know, sure, I guess, but I don't know. Like he was genuine about the golden bolt is ruining my career.
Oh
yeah, yeah, that was...
he hated it.
Yeah.
We pitched this idea to him like a year before we made the video because we knew we wanted to do this when they announced the remake.
Yeah,
we were just like, because our first idea was like we got to get Kevin to do it, but then we were like, no, Kevin knows the game. We'll get Nico because he doesn't know what the fuck anything's happening.
Yeah.
So he's just reading the actual fucking script from the game, and he's like, I don't know what the fuck this means.
You guys also know that I have like no shame, so it's like I'll just go and like do this. But then that's why in the outtakes I'm like, man, like, you know, I'm out here like no shirt on, like chains on, you know, I look like the white Rick Ross.
Oh.
God.
I gotta head out though.
Did you notice?
Oh, well, thank you for stopping by, Sean. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I want to say congrats on 5 years.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're 10 out of 10
you, Sean.
person, and I would literally beat somebody up for you as long as you're smaller than me.
Will you beat Nico up?
I wanted to get behind the person and Sean could push. Oh, okay, you can beat me up.
Okay, dope.
That was easy.
Sweet.
All right, see you, Sean.
All right, see you later,
Much
Sean.
love.
Take it easy, Sean.
What's the themes? This video's masterful creators.
So this shot is actually obviously, not obviously, actually, I don't have two of these. This is the hard cam. So I cut it right around here is where the shot cuts. Oh, no, actually, no, it's right here. You can actually see the difference if you pay really close attention, because I think the camera did move a tiny, tiny bit, but I was like, too late now.
That's okay.
But
it's also a little bit thing with the lighting, a little bit there too.
Yeah, the problem was even within, like, I have all white balancing on this phone turned off by this point. Like auto anything was turned off, and it just happened to change slightly, even though we're in a basement with no lights. Like,
I think it's because of the jacket. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, the jacket reflection did do that, because if you look right here, there's blue from this TV, which was a bitch when I had to chroma it, because it chroma that then too.
I forgot about that.
This was a nightmare. Like, this was an absolute nightmare. Don't buy reflective shirts.
Yeah.
And Morty already says this is Nico's best moment, and I just agree.
So in my hand here is a Checkers chili dog that was in the fridge for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was hard at this point.
It was hard. The Cheese Whiz was harder. My soul was soft.
There were like shitty, so soft. Because you like went. Didn't you like spit it up then?
Yeah, there's a shot like this is the take that we did. This is the right take. We literally put a towel, like paper towels on the ground, because I could not keep this in my mouth any longer than the shot. I was gonna throw up.
So basically, it's like a hallway right where Kevin is. So he walks in through that hallway and then starts walking out of that hallway. And no joke, we had to do this shot like 3 times.
Yeah.
And the second time he was like, I can't, like, you have to put like paper towels down or something, Justin.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to spit on your floor. And I'm like, all right.
Spit on the floor.
And yeah, he legitimately
I just
spit up
threw it because I just couldn't. I just fucking couldn't. It was so fucking rancid.
He opened it, like we could smell it.
Yeah. Yeah, like we opened it and we were like, "Oh, this is a mistake." We did it anyway.
Like the chili at Checkers is not that bad, but when you put it in a fridge for 2 hours,
I mean, yeah,
awful.
Yeah.
I told my dad about this, and he was like, chili dog. His dog's got turned. My dad's been trying to like one up Kevin ever since he made a one-off joke to him. So that's
that's right. It fucking. Because he saw Nico was wearing a Golden Bolt shirt, and it was the one with the logo. So it was. Your dad was like, "Isn't that a screw, not a bolt?" And
something like that.
Yeah, and then your dad just like made a couple jokes, and then you told me about it.
He said all the stuff from the Discord. He was like, tell him I'm the silver screw. He's like, tell him I'm the golden nut. Like,
yeah, it's like dumb stuff like that. And then I just said, I copyrighted the company that he owned. I copyrighted that company in 2001. And Nico's dad has a response to everything. Very, very quick on his feet, very witty.
Yep.
According to you, Nico, that is the only time it's ever been stopped.
There has been one more since then, but that was that one was, I want to say like 35 years in the making. So, but this was the only time that anyone that he didn't train himself had fucking gotten him. And like to date, that was the first time and pretty much the only notable time. My dad's been just like pacing around like nut copyright brand.
This was like a year ago. This was a long time ago.
Yeah. No, and he's like literally every night at dinner, my dad will just be like, "Man, he's like, what can I say?" He's like, "Nico, what can I say to Kevin? What can I say to Kevin?" To the point where my dad was like, "Fine, I'll text him myself," because I was like, "No, that's not good. That's not good." I shielded you guys from the worst, and then my dad just started texting Kevin himself.
I wanted to see his response to the one, because he texted me recently, and he said something, and I just said like my usual response, which is just God, and he's like, "I'm glad to see you know who I am," and my response was just, "What does it say that God lost a copyright claim to a 6-year-old?" And he didn't respond.
No, he didn't. He was dejected the rest of that day.
God, that is so fucking funny, man.
Oh.
I love just like dunking on my dad.
Beautiful.
Like legitimately though, my dad is like the second funniest person I know behind Kevin.
Oh, well, thank you. I think.
Yeah.
So let's finish this video off, and I think we'll probably call it after that, unless anyone else has any ideas.
No, I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everything else is just kind of like it only gets better from here.
Yeah, like this is the point where I kind of had an idea of what I want to do going forward.
Yeah,
like, this one changed things.
A very landmark video. Also, from Moriarty, I want to get your opinion on it, or I want to get your input on it. Have you had a chili dog since this moment?
I don't think I had a chili dog before that moment.
So that was the first chili dog you ever had, and then you.
I mean, I probably had one at some point, but I definitely had them, but it was more like at home. I would just make a hot dog and then throw some fucking chili on it, like like you do. But I haven't had a chili dog since, because I don't get hot dogs when I go anywhere. Because why would I? Like a hot dog, like a hot dog is the worst thing to get at any restaurant.
Just by default. Anywhere.
Yeah.
That Sheets 2 for $1 when you don't feel like waiting too long, though.
I just place the order in the app, and then by the time I drive there, they have it.
Yeah,
if you're
Sheets
normal.
app is banging.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll finish this boy off.
Really?
Dude, I felt like the actors in the Scooby-Doo movie where they had to like talk to a tennis ball for like the CG Scooby.
So I actually am holding the hot dog generally, again, like a cigarette, but I think it was falling apart, so I had to like grip a little bit. Mm-hmm. No, I gripped my finger. That's what it was. I did this. Yeah.
Honest to God, I thought that was like a tiny sandwich.
Oh, and that's the one. The one of us has to change.
Yeah, oh my God, because that was based on the like we played Jackbox one time, and it was like, what's the worst thing to wear to a court hearing? And I just said the same thing as the judge.
Oh. Oh God.
Who are you? I'm you, but stronger.
God.
Oh my God.
So I say one of us has to change, and then this was a last minute addition, which was that I had just finished the new set like a couple days before, and I was like, yeah, what if I just did it on the new set, which is behind me. It's not like this anymore in the video, but yeah, I cornered it instead because I didn't have enough room on the wall to do that, and then also have other things on my shelf.
It looks great either way.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. I'm happy with it.
Was this before or after 007 was there?
Before.
Sick.
But this is how I canonized that video was a dream.
Oh yeah. Last things I want to add to the Catherine videos.
Yes.
Can we?
We were supposed to review Persona 4 Golden.
Yes, I was going to mention that earlier.
Which is how you got the outro, because I said it in the first Catherine video.
Because you said stay golden, and then you hand me a game that we don't show on screen, which is Persona 4 Golden. And that was supposed to be the next video we did together, and we haven't done.
Wasn't there another bit where like Coach was like like just kind of like against a window, like evilly laughing.
Yeah,
that was the end of the last
Ratchet video.
Nah, was it Ratchet?
No, it was the one after, because you said we did Cooper and whatever the hell Lombax is. What's next? And then I call you, and it's me staring out my window.
I think it's Ratchet because I think that was. Let me go oldest first. It was right before Catherine.
Yeah, it's the one.
It was Mario 3. It was Mario 3.
It's Mario 3. So whatever the last one was before.
I'll pull that up and show you the ending of that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to draw this out, but that was just one that I remembered.
No, yeah, no.
Banger.
Because it ended up being the beginning of the first Catherine video.
Also, we had no lighting, so it just looks like fucking shit.
Oh yeah, it looked awful.
Trash.
Here it is.
Yeah, look at that.
Somewhere around here.
Worth it, I promise. So now that we're done with Mario 3,
I don't know why I kept looking down at the camera. I don't ever do that. Like, don't have the camera below you. It's
what she sees.
What she sees.
It's awful. I think this is the one I also put. I put this in a Genesis, I think.
And by extension, the entire
you
Mario
did.
series.
We've
tackled plumbers,
Classic.
super fighting robots, whales, raccoons, and whatever the hell a Lombax is. What's next?
Oh wow!
You literally can't see anything. It's just right. That's it. So to the point that we cut, because I was like, this is not going to fucking work. So we added another one of you staring out the fucking window with a cityscape for some reason. Remember skits?
That's what super villains do.
I kind of miss doing skits, to be honest.
Wait, where are you going? I'm still laughing.
That's dumb.
Okay, I'm done.
Wow.
Next time on the Golden Bolt.
Will he survive?
Will he
Lovers
survive?
turned haters.
And it's good because none of us live there anymore, so that's not doxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I'm about to move there, actually.
God.
Man.
No.
T-Pain streaming.
Beautiful.
But you know that was.
Yo, let's raid T-Pain.
Yeah, let's raid T-Pain. You know, we were supposed to do Persona 4 Golden, then we didn't. We did Catherine Full Body. We also planned on doing Tokyo Mirage, either as a stream or as a video. Didn't do that either. Probably never gonna do either of those. So there you go.
Rip.
Yeah, I can't think that we will.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that we want to raid? I don't see anyone on.
T-Pain.
Sean was
T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Melonhead's on. He might give us a shout out.
God.
I mean, I can go speed run some more hip hop production.
God.
Buckets %, baby.
But yeah, so that's where we'll probably call it for tonight. For those of you that have not been tuned in when I've mentioned this in the past, tentative plan is that Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday evenings I'm going to be streaming. Thank you for the bits again, Moriarty. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday evenings. Thursday and Saturday generally are going to be probably after 9 p.m. because I work on those days. Tuesday will probably be earlier in the day, like a mid-afternoon. Next week, probably not, actually, because I work Tuesday for once. But you'll have updates here and on Twitter and on Discord and all that stuff of when I'm going to start doing that properly. I think that's everything. I don't have I know what game I think I want to play first as like the first non-recording game. And I think that's going to be Link to the Past. Because I have never beaten that game. I get pretty far in and then I kind of turn it off. Yeah. Same with Link Between Worlds. Yes.
Can we watch a primetime Pokemon?
Yeah, let's get an actual video going here.
I think you're forgetting that this is, in fact, the 10th anniversary of primetime Pokemon. Sorry.
Hey, YouTube. This is primetime Pokemon. Hey, Kevin, you can
blame Chris. He sent me a very
strongly worded email,
compromising DM.
Yeah. So anyway, whatever that was. But yeah, so you'll see me 2 to 3 times a week at least. I want to do more than that, but it'll depend on production of videos, especially while this Ratchet marathon is in place, because that's going to be very, very tight to the wire most of the time, I think, because I still have a little bit more I need to do for that, but I will do that tonight. So, yeah, once again, thank you to everyone who's been hanging out this whole stream, to Troy Baker for calling in, and to all of you guys for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun, kind of reminiscing for a minute. Donkey was here as well. Fabrizio was here. A lot of people were here. It was a really, really interesting call. But yeah, I'm excited for where the next, the future of the channel is going to go. I think I'm more confident in the direction that I'm going than I think I ever have been before. Especially when it comes to the Ratchet video, which now that I say that, will probably die at 1,000 views.
Wow.
That's how it goes.
Donkey will upload his first Ratchet and Clank video.
Did he apologize for stealing? Oh God, no, not yet. He didn't apologize for that. Hopefully 40K before 2026, because man, that would suck. That'd be really slow. I'm hoping if you want a little insight, I'm hoping for 50K this year. It's not gonna happen, but that's like my high bar. But if
you never know.
I mean, yeah, if a couple videos go off in a row, it could happen. But it really depends on what YouTube wants to do with the YouTube things.
True.
Yeah. So with that, as always, thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you next time. And until then, stay golden.
He did it. He said the thing.
He said the thing.
It's the line. It's the line.
You stole it from me. Hey man, fuck
Stole
that
from
guy.
Donkey.
Are we off now?